You're sucking your listening to the Kevin Holly Show. You are listening to the Kevin Holly Show. The Kevin Holly Show.
Hi, this is Lisa London, and you are listening to the Kevin Holly Show.
I got the right away. That's all you got to say. I've been thinking about some things I thought I'd never be thinking. Too many drugs dropped into my mouth, looking for something new, but I end up drinking. Ignore the warnings on the shore, I'll take my chance, swim into danger. I wanna taste life more and more, but you need a little risk for the perfect mixture. This is gestation under no control, broadcasting for you to let go. This is your station under no control. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, enjoy the show. Hey! I got the right away. That's all I got to say. The fuse is gone, just a flame in a bomb. Now how do you explode unstable? A big suit with a briefcase, I'm holding contracts stating how you're labeled. Holding on to a phone on hold while I'm told to wait for the next operator. I wanna taste life uncontrolled. Oh no, here I go, I hope to see you later. This is your station under your control, broadcasting for you to let go. This is your station under no control. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, enjoy the show. Right away. That's all you got to say. This is your station under no control, broadcasting for you to let go. This is your station under no control. Show. This is your station under no control, broadcasting for you to let go. This is your station under no control. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, enjoy the show. Everything that I would like to see, broadcast this emergency. Emergency, emergency.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
I've got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show. Wow, it's crazy in here tonight, man. A lot of hot bodies in here tonight. Woohoo! I'm your host, Kevin Holly, and I'm really excited to be here tonight. I've got my favorite, and, pretty much the only co-host, Mr. Pat Berge. What's up, Pat?
He won't allow prostitutes up here yet from the street down there.
It would help if you talked into your microphone. What's up?
Do I touch?
There it is.
There we go.
Hey, hi, Pat. Oh,
Hi,
you sound good.
The world didn't need to hear that last part anyway.
Yeah, nobody's listening to you
Is
anyway.
it in the side?
Yeah, you know where to talk to it. So, I'm excited tonight because we have the band Down from Trees live in the studio.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! We got Brian, and Eric, right?
That's correct.
All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Holy crap, man. You got a lot of hair, Brian.
Thank you.
You hardly have any hair, Brian.
I know.
That's weird. Pull that mic up to your mug there. Your beautiful mug there. I thought you worked in radio, man.
Well, I didn't know when we were ready to speak.
Oh, well.
Eric's half and half with the hair, so.
Eric's got the salt and pepper like me, dude.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
That's almost like looking into a mirror right now. And you're drinking out of my
Happened early at 29.
you're drinking out of my Rooster mug, dude. I love it. That's cool.
Thank you for providing it.
Oh, you're very welcome. May I ask what beverage you are consuming right now?
This is a dark chocolate Young's stout.
Beautiful. Double chocolate
Double chocolate.
in the cock mug.
Nice.
Nice.
We're going to have a lot of fun, man. Real quick, I want to welcome all of our Lionel Nation listeners from the IRN Internet Radio Network. I believe, actually, right now, Lou Angelwolf is on the air preempting our show. Yeah, so he's going to run a little late. So if you're trying to listen to the IRN right now, you're not hearing my voice, but you will in a little bit. But also, I want to welcome our friends from across the pond over at WPR-FM. Over there in the Wigan Borough in London. How about that, right? They're listening to us live. Also, everybody in the chat room already on Spreaker.com/The Kevin Holly Show or KevinHollyShow.com. Both will facilitate that chat room. And if you want to interact with the show, join us in the chat. We got Stan, Nitwit, Kirk, Alexandra. We got a whole bunch of people already in there. Very, very cool. And also, I want to thank our sponsor. Tonight's sponsor of the show is sponsored by MarijuanaGolf.com.
Nice.
I'm detecting a pattern here in your lifestyle.
I don't know.
Far out, man.
We're also live on Facebook Live. If you go to Facebook/The Kevin Holly Show, you can check out the studio in the back of the heads of Down from Trees. But yeah, MarijuanaGolf.com. Go to MarijuanaGolf.com and type in The Kevin Holly Show in the promo box at checkout. Get $10 off a beautiful, breathable golf polo with the Marijuana Golf logo. How about that? You know what? That actually reminds me. I like to welcome my guests in a very special way every week. Sometimes it's with a taser. Other times it's, with gifts. And
Nice.
I'm going to go, I'm thinking out of the three of you, I've got one left. It's an extra large. Brian with the hair. I think this is going to be for you, man.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Will you rock that shirt?
Nice.
Hang it up somewhere or maybe wear it around town? That's a Marijuana Golf
Was that
polo.
autographed by Snoop Dogg?
No?
No? Okay.
I don't think so. Hold on.
It'll be autographed by me here shortly.
There you go. Try that.
Fix my shit, Kevin.
What is going on with your microphone? Wow, you got the pink microphone.
I know, I got the
There
podcaster
it is.
Barbie.
Yeah, welcome back. Pat.
Podcaster Barbie.
No, impact engineering there. Good
one.
job.
Backwards hat, Pat, back in the house.
like
Welcome back to the show. So we've got Down from Trees in the studio, and now I've been listening to some of your music. I want to say a couple of things. It's very clean. That's what I like about it. It's rock and roll, and it's clean. I like a clean sound. It's not, don't get me wrong. I'm a huge punk rock fan. I love punk rock, and it's messy and it's just loud and grungy and kind of dirty, I guess you could describe punk rock like that.
Okay.
How would you guys describe your music?
Rock.
Rock!
Yeah.
Well, if I may, real quick,
There's no
my
stopping.
my background's metal and hard rock.
Okay.
So
Metal.
for me, it's more on the alternative end of things.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
And Brian, you were the singer? I can't remember.
I do drums and backup vocal.
Drums and backup. Eric is the bass player.
Bass.
The best guy in the band, of course. It's all about the bass.
Thank you.
And then the other Brian, you must be the one that sings.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we all sing.
Well, okay.
That's one
yeah.
of our trademarks. Yeah, everybody plays, everybody sings.
That's very cool. So you were influenced by metal and hard rock. Eric, with the bass, what kind of background do you got?
Man.
I'm
Try to explain
the
it.
youngest of a lot of kids, so I started listening to music very early. So I was influenced by Elvis, and then everything that came
Wow.
after that from a rock and roll perspective, and then folk, Dylan, and everything that came along the folk route, and that's kind of what I was introduced to early, and it's what I've attached to. It's where my catalog is for sure.
Well, that's very cool. Like I said, I was like looking in a mirror with the salt and pepper haircut. I'm also the youngest of I'm the family of 5. Three children. I'm the youngest, and
The runt of the litter.
the runt of the litter. Actually, I'm taller than everybody in my family, dude. If that says anything,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Well, don't wow me,
No,
Brian.
one more. Wow.
Come on. Boo!
Oh, okay. Never mess with the guy with
Am I working here? There we go.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it work, Pat.
the drum effects.
Yeah, no, there's going to be a lot of button pushing tonight.
Now, you were asking him what his influences are?
Yeah.
It's everything.
Pretty much
I mean,
everything.
I've never seen anyone that's got he's got the discography of everything you can possibly imagine in his head. I mean, how his memorization is astounding. He's like, he knows the lyrics to everything.
That you don't know the lyrics
like
to Trucker
50s, 60s,
Kathy's.
70s, 80s. You know, after that,
You know some
I
90s.
started
You know
struggling
some.
with it.
We'll challenge you. You'll win.
That's cool. We should do music trivia tonight.
You think he knows the lyrics to Trucker Kathy's A Dyke?
I don't believe so.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
We found one.
I beat him.
promise you
I
I don't.
stumped him.
Where are my
It's a
Kathy's with?
classic, a Holly classic.
Which I will not be playing.
Buddy Holly, Kevin Holly.
Have you, were you influenced by Buddy Holly at all?
Sure, of course.
Sure, okay. Who hasn't, right?
Right.
I mean, hell, they call my dad Bud, you know? Yeah. And I'm pretty sure the security guard downstairs is named Bud, too.
You know,
pretty
we
sure
grew,
he's
we grew up
smoking
with
it
no
right
money,
now.
so, and we didn't have TV back then, so real music was the thing. And first person that made it to the record player in the morning got to put on the first disc. And the disc just kept on going all day long.
So that's what
You know,
happened.
certainly for the summertime when we were off school, but we listened to music as much as we possibly could.
No, that's cool, man. I can totally appreciate that, man. I had my older brother and sister influenced me a lot on music, so I was listening to things like Madonna and Nine Inch Nails. You know what I mean? As a kid growing up in the in the 80s, you know. What about you, Eric? I mean, you look like
He's Eric. I'm Brian.
I'm sorry, Brian.
right.
I'll get it right
two Brians.
eventually. Yeah.
It's one with a Y and one with an I.
Both
That way
eyes.
I
No,
can
we're
tell you
eyes.
Both
right?
eyes.
Yeah, both eyes.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
tell
It's
you
the only
apart
correct way
if
to
there
spell
was
it.
an I
Right.
here. Turn it.
Stan's in the chat room. He says, "Is this open mic live?" He says, "You can't steal my bass gig, Kevin." Called me out, man. You caught me. Guilty.
Yo, Stan.
Stand a minute.
So you guys provided me with some music, and I think that we should just play at least one song right off the rip so people can familiarize themselves with what you guys are all about. It's always fun to pick your brains, and we have plenty of time to do that, but I think we should probably... what the fuck are you doing, dude?
See, you asked me what my influences
okay.
are, and then you completely forgot.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm a
cares.
terrible
It's all
host.
right.
What are you...
He agreed with Dave earlier.
And let's get into
He
it.
doesn't really.
Let's just play a song.
Yeah.
So is he the only one that can vape? 'Cause
No, you're allowed to vape.
He
I mean,
asked you, and you said it was okay.
but I thought...
But then I go to do it, and he goes like,
But you're-
not so. He's got a gun. I was
I do.
worried.
His vape though it smells like Fruity Pebbles or something weird. You know?
I do a blueberry blackberry blend. I
Wow.
like that.
Whatever,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, but you know the sweeter the berry, the blacker the berry.
Screwed that shit.
That's secondhand smoke from your vape over here, man. It's messing with my head, dude.
No, there's no.
So anyway, Brian, I'm so sorry you were interrupted by my friend Pat here. What were your musical influences growing up?
Well, I mean, pretty eclectic, you know. Pink Floyd, Genesis, Led Zeppelin, the great standards, But I like Sting, Police. I like pop rock, as well as heavy rock,
Were you into David Bowie at all?
I didn't understand Bowie when I was younger, but now I totally dig it. This guy's genius.
I still don't get it, man. I don't know what it is, man. I never could get into David
Odd
Bowie.
rhythms, odd times, and just perspectives
Yeah.
that take a while to get a handle on. But clearly I can tell by listening to it, he was a genius.
A genius, sure, and everybody says that about him, and I can understand that. I think of Bowie like maybe I got creeped out watching the videos, like that one when he was in the Labyrinth. That creeped me out as a kid, so maybe it kind of turned me off. And then he does that duet with what's his name, Mick Jagger.
Yeah, well,
he did that. He did that.
He apologized for that repeatedly.
Did he? I don't know.
Yeah. I think him and Mick were a thing too.
That's what I heard, man. I heard they got caught in bed by. But
they
Mick
start all
Jagger's wife or
kinds of
something.
rumors. That's rock and roll, baby. That's rock and roll.
That's rock and roll. You ever been caught in bed with another dude? I'm just kidding.
Never been caught. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey,
We're on the radio.
the night is still young, my friend.
Right on, but you don't have a bed.
You got to listen to Bowie's early stuff. You got to listen to the Ziggy Stardust and listen through its sequence through the album. Because if you listen to it out of context, you're not gonna like it. And if you listen to the stuff you're talking about, the comeback stuff or the in between stuff, you're not gonna. Again, you're gonna get it out of context.
Yeah,
He is. Again, genius. It's easy to say that, but I mean, he has compelling music. You know, some serious.
People like worship the guy. I've got a friend also named Kevin up in Chicago, and they have like a Bowie tribute band. The dude dresses up like Bowie, plays an acoustic guitar with a four-piece band, and it's amazing how good it is. You know what I mean? But I don't know the songs. I never got into
Brian's
it.
point, the rhythms are so compelling, and they just really are modern. They stay relevant. They stay current in any club environment. Right.
Sure. People are going to dance. People are going to pop up and down.
We hear a lot of Bowie tribute bands. Happens to be one of those bands, right, that just gets a lot of tribute bands out.
Yeah, right.
One of those people.
That's cool, though. So, what song would you guys like me to play right off the rip here? Because I've got you guys sent me a whole catalog. I know there's two that kind of go together, and we can save that. But let me see what I got here. Maybe I can give you a little menu option here, or something right off the top of your head.
Well, that's our CD. So, I don't know, we play it in the order on the CD, But
yeah, it makes it easy.
Whoa, hey. So many things happening right here. And of course, it's messed
didn't
up.
let the smoke out. That's a good thing.
Now I don't have any of your emails in my in my phone, dude.
Well, that's that.
I know I did. I'm pretty sure I saved a couple of them.
Spam?
No, I had them on there. This phone has been.
We're going to have to go a cappella here.
I brought a CD. If you got a way to rip it.
I could just put it right in this little box right here and probably play it.
And get her done.
Let's do that. That's probably
I'm a contingency guy.
Nice. Thank you.
I have to looking at the bongos over there. You can play bongos, and I think we'll be able to put.
See, you want to tell them about the art on the cover of the CD. And what the CD looks like, and just give us the whole unpackaging experience.
Sure, yeah, it's like a YouTube video. It says right up, and you can kind of see it there on Facebook Live as I hold it up here. Songs on this CD: "Cold Outside," "In This Moment" / "Wasting Time," "Please," "Vampire Suicide," which that's kind of a nice little healthy segue into something I got lined up for later. We got Verity, "Timeless," "Get It Right," music written by Brian Bray, and "Down from Trees," and recorded at Red Room Recorders in Tampa, Florida. So I think it's safe to say that you guys are a local Tampa band.
Yeah, slightly, pretty much.
Let's hope so, because that's what we're all about, man.
From Newport Richie.
And shout out to Mark Prater, who's the engineer at Red Room.
Nice.
And we got a gig tomorrow night.
At Venom.
At Venom,
right
here.
up the road.
Right down the road.
Newport Richie.
Come out.
A gig in Newport
Come out.
Richie.
Come out.
Newport Richie.
I had no idea you guys were. And here you are back in beautiful downtown Newport Richie in the Dump Tower, of all places, man.
Yep.
Oh, let's get it on. Let's see what this
does. Yeah, we'll
does,
be at
man.
Venom's, everybody.
All right, now,
tomorrow night.
Hopefully this won't crash our feed here. I almost said seed. Pat's wishing that nothing crashes our seed.
Did I say we're all from Newport Richie?
Kevin's had seed on his mind a lot.
All right. I don't even know what you said, Pat. All right, we're going to go to the Play Audio CD here. Oh, hello. Is this cool? All right, this is the song Cold Outside by Down from Trees.
Try to make this something more than it is. You try to take from me more than I can give. You think that I am the enemy, and I'm not the one. You think that I am the perfect one, and you know the truth. Cold out. It's cold outside. It's cold out. It's cold outside. Try to make this something more than it is. You try to take from me more than I can give. outside. It's cold out. It's cold outside. It's cold out. It's cold outside.
Holy shit. I'll tell you what. It's cold outside, man.
The lyrics,
Wow.
I enjoyed the lyrics of that. It's
Yeah, that was a
very
great
well
song,
thought
man.
out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nah, I've never heard that one before. That was really, really good, man. Now, check this out. Looking in the chat room, we got a whole litany. Is that a word, litany? Of,
Yes, it is.
Yeah, cool, man. I'm growing up, man. It says, check this out.
Extra letter Scrabble.
It says, Nitwit says, Godsmack meets Creed meets Alice in Chains. And I said, agreed, except for the Creed part, maybe. I don't know.
I love Creed, asshole.
Okay, so does Kirk. Apparently, he said vocally it's Creed at times, and it's not a bad thing. He says, let me see here. Stan says, you don't hear Alice in Chains at all. I said, is this Alice in Chains? Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, no, I thought that was really good, man. And Nitwit's impressed I used a 3-syllable word correctly. Thank you, Nitwit. I appreciate that.
Right on, Nitwit.
Yeah. You guys bring the best out of me. You know, you really do.
Can I?
Well, it's
try-
still early.
Can I try to go 2 for 2 with your music knowledge?
Well, based on the fact that you're failing remedial algebra in a college course right now.
And he's talking to a pink microphone.
Yeah, you should go
It
2 for
probably
5.
isn't working.
He oversold it. I mean, I have pockets.
Well, we're gonna see. I swallowed his kids.
What?
An R&B classic.
You swallowed my
I
kids.
swallowed his kids.
You don't have to. It's not confessional
You
tonight.
pulled up the that song from Facebook. I thought maybe
I don't
you
know
were
what
going
you're
to try
talking
to.
about.
You were going to try to trick him with it when you.
Why would I do any kind of
I wouldn't
trickery?
know that one either.
Trickery. That's a
All
3-syllable
right.
word. Trickery.
No, when you were going through there, I saw that.
I don't know what you're talking
swallowed
about.
it. Yes, you did.
Yeah, it was on the feed. Right there.
There.
Yeah.
So I'm 2 for 2 now with you.
I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. Now they swimming in my stomach. I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. I swallow.
It's hard to follow. I
Hard to
know.
compete with that.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that
Thought
took.
you would have known
I'm
that.
sure that took 4 writers, 6 producers.
All you need is a little Cardi B, like.
Actually, Gary knows she's got great complexion. I believe she says at the end it helps her.
Well, I mean, you've got great complexion as well. What's your secret, Pat?
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be like
It's
that.
kind of dark here, though.
Oh man.
So, obviously, the song's not about the temperature outside, right?
Of course not. No. Because it's hot as hell out there.
What do you? What impression do you think that the song was about?
Oh, I think it's about Pat swallowing my kids, man. Oh, you're so.
that one.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
I see what you did there.
Oh,
That was smooth.
damn it! That would be smoother if
You
my
should
buttons were
start
on.
your own radio program.
Thank you. I should. I'm still gonna give it to me. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long.
Me too.
It's cold outside. I don't know, man. I'm terrible at this kind of game because music is all about, to me anyway, is all about painting your own picture. And I've tried this. I tried this with you guys might know him, Island from. He was in the band. What is the name of that band? I don't think they're around anymore. Their drummer is now their guitar player is now the drummer in Sunshine and Bullets. Together in Exile, that band. Have you guys?
Okay.
Yeah, well, their bass player, I met him at the Sandbar for Evan's birthday party like 2 years ago, and I was sitting out there talking to him, and I was like, I really enjoyed your band. It was one of the few bands that was like metal night. It was, Evan's all about metal and stuff like that, so there's a lot of metal bands, and you couldn't really, it was like, So I was impressed that their band, I could understand the lyrics and hear it, so I asked him, is that last song that you played about the singer's girlfriend or something like that? And he's like, yeah, we hear that all the time. It has nothing to do with anything like that.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm terrible about that. So to ask me what, after listening to it one time and trying to pay attention to the chat room and all that stuff, I think it's about the temperature outside, man. I have no idea. Enlighten us, please, because that would be fantastic to get it from the source.
What is it about?
Yeah, what's it about, man?
What's it about, man?
Well, outside the circle of your close friends and your family, the world at large is generally kind of cold.
Well, that makes perfect sense. I was going to say that.
Well, then you should have just followed your instincts and gone with that.
I know.
Right? So, I mean, the song's just about encouraging, about hanging on to your friendships and your relationships because the grass isn't always going to be greener, But.
Well, Pat said before the show that the grass is always greener on the other side, and I quote you. You totally said that.
I know,
so
but
you're wrong.
Because he keeps running along that place
hill.
downstairs.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
You can't drive a Zamboni.
I know. That's what I'm trying to say. The dude's like, it's the algebra, man. It's like X, Y, and Z. How are you failing in algebra, Pat? How? I was giving him tough love
I'm not
earlier.
failing, by the way.
I know.
Got a 60 today.
So proud of you, dude. Everybody, round of applause for Pat. I got a 60 today. Holy crap. Hold on a second.
There's this.
Ladies and gentlemen, outside of Dump Tower at Friendly Kia and U-Haul, I would like to announce that Pat Shit Crazy got a 60 today. He is not failing remedial algebra. Woo!
This girl's like, after the exam, this girl's like sitting in the hall crying, and I'm like, well, what did you get? She goes, oh, I got a 60. I said, so did I! And I'm like excited.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I've improved. Going the right way.
Yeah.
And math's not my thing either, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What is your thing, Brian?
Oh. Having fun, really.
I love this guy already.
I just like to have fun. I have a good time.
Isn't
and I like to put smile on people's faces. That's what I do. That's what I'm here for.
What are you, some kind of fucking clown or something? I'm just kidding.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
Sometimes.
No, I say that all the time. I really do. Like, why can't everybody just be happy? Why do people have to get angry about things? It's so much easier to just be happy.
Especially in math.
Mm-hmm. Especially in math.
Well,
be happy about.
You can be angry at math.
Well, I get passionate
hate
about
math.
stuff, but we won't go there. So.
You can hate math.
Math is fun.
But everything else, I agree with.
So, I mean, is that why you enjoy performing? Is it? I'm sure that you guys, all three of you, enjoy it because of the feeling you get while you're performing. But to see the crowd light up, does that
suffice to say, or suffice to be cliche about it? I feel like this is what my higher power has intended me to do.
Very nice. No, that's a good thing.
That's why I'm here.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Nothing at all, man.
No, I like to create. I like to paint that picture. When people come to a show, they want to forget about it once they hit the door. I want to make sure it's like being a pilot of an airplane, on a commercial airliner where you got anywhere from 2 to 3 pilots and the navigator and whatnot, and their job is to take people up, bring them back down nice and safely, and have a nice trip in between, because where they're going is where they want to be most of the time.
I think I should replace Pat with you, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because the bring them back safely part, I'm sort of iffy on.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I totally agree with you on that one, yeah.
There's absolutely some risk involved.
This is a very low-risk environment up here. The only thing you have to worry about coming down from the Kevin Holly show is if the elevator is going to open when you get to the first floor.
Now, you want risk, go to Soho in Tampa to the Starbucks wearing this shirt.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Pat's got his Bikers for Trump shirt on tonight.
Nice.
Pat's he's a hardened criminal now, No,
I am not. You
racist.
Were so freaking racist to even suggest that. Mr. MS-13.
Am I the only one in the room with tattoos, or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I haven't got
well, I got my Russian snowflake.
That's exactly what that is, too.
A Trump shirt, Russian snowflake. You gotta love that.
But so, no tattoos at all?
No, not yet. I want one. I want one. But I want what no one else has.
Well,
so once it's drawn and done.
Well, if you want 2 cardinals on your back, you're going to have to hurry, because my daughter's getting that.
Well, it's a tramp stamp, so he's not going to get a tramp stamp.
But she's not getting a tramp stamp.
All right.
Yeah.
That was the deal.
I know a tough guy. He's a boat captain, right? And I used to be friends with the guy. I used to work with him every day. And he had a whole bunch of weird-looking tattoos and stuff. Real cool guy.
Sounds like a scene from Jaws.
Yeah, no, it was kind of like that every day, honestly. I worked on the boat with him. And
swabbed his...
It's a deck.
Okay, got it.
So anyway, it would be hot as fire outside, okay? It's hot outside.
Wow, sounds like a song idea, dude.
Oh, you should
It's
write
the
that.
rebuttal.
Yeah, right.
Rebuttal. All right, I'm working on it. Working.
Well, it's not all about butts, but so he's we're cleaning the boat. It's really hot, and we would bring extra work uniform shirts like the polos or the t-shirts that you get issued to work on the boat. And one day he took his shirt off to change it into a clean shirt, and he turned his back to me to do it. You know, we're on the sponge docks and there's people everywhere, so he kind of like went to the back of the boat and took his shirt off, and I
Did he brush your leg by accident?
No, but I glanced over at him, not in a perverted way, you know, and he had a tramp stamp on his lower back.
Oh my God.
And it was like the infinity sign, you know, with a little dolphin jumping over it. And I'm like, what is that, man? That's the queerest tattoo I've ever seen in my life on a boat captain.
Did this trigger a baby making thing?
Not at all.
And that was the last time you were allowed on the boat.
No, I finally had something to make fun of him for. You know what I mean? I felt so
baby
good.
making mode is on a hair freaking trigger. Let me tell you.
It totally is. Yeah, I'm a total horn dog right now. But Pat, I mean, he's like.
I brushed him lightly.
Dude, okay, I was holding that keyboard over there, like the musical keyboard, and I was bouncing it on my knee, and I was playing the Axel Foley song, you know. And I'm like, dude, I could totally play this song, but I need both hands, and I don't have a keyboard stand. I'm like, will you just put your hand under it and balance it, and then, you know, I'll play it for you real quick, you know? And we were off air, whatever, you know? And so he puts his hand on the keyboard, and it's bouncing perfectly on my knee as I'm standing up with my knee up in the air, and I'm like,
I lost my balance.
He took his other hand and went under the keyboard and brushed the four fingers backwards up my inner thigh, dude.
Oh my God.
I lost my balance. It was. He's trying to turn this into a hashtag.
That explains a lot of things, actually.
Bro, one of my testicles jumped like that, like into my abdomen, and I went, whoo, like that.
Went home?
Yeah, and he goes, "Oh, it's because, you know, you're in baby making mode. It's designed that way so that it stays warm. It's nature.
It's nature.
Yeah, so you keep the semen warm, you know." And then we got to this awkward conversation about it, and I pretty much cried, man. Very much so. So
ever since then, you start. I'm again seeing a pattern that develops.
So we're down from trees.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Down for trees, everybody. We got
Do you
Brian
guys,
Brennan there.
are you guys like anti-tree or something? Is that down with trees or
down from
trees?
I'm
so
down
you're
with
not-
trees.
I have a Leaf. Well, I just had a Nissan Leaf, and I'm like, where'd you get these guys from, Kevin? They're like,
What can you take us through the journey of how you guys came up with that name?
Yeah, I was not involved for that one,
Wow.
so it's you.
Well, first off, it's damn near impossible to come up with a name for a band. It's like getting a tattoo, you know, because you got to make up your mind and you're gonna have to live with it for a while. I mean, how many? Eric, just rough guess. I mean, how many song ideas did we?
Band names?
Band names did we run?
Few hundred.
A few hundred at least.
They bandied them about.
Really, that many?
Yeah, and it just, you know, this one's too kitschy. This one's too, you know.
Can you give us an example or two of names that almost made it?
Oh my goodness! Do you even remember any of the ones
That would be fun.
Almost ran?
Yeah, I mean there were some. There were some that made it close, which was what was the Tuesday thing?
Shoot for Tuesday.
Shoot for Tuesday. We were going to do.
Shoot for Tuesday was pretty cool
Kinda
because whenever we were like getting ready to, you know, when are we going to have practice next? You know, let's shoot for Tuesday. You know, that sounds like a band name. That one almost. Yeah, it was good.
That was one that was up there, but then, you know, we started researching it and found other bands out there.
Oh yeah, sure.
And URLs aren't available, and
Mm-hmm.
you start getting you know, complicated. Rather than wanting complication, just pick something that's original, right?
Sure.
And
yeah.
that's the problem. It sounds easier than it actually is.
So we are, as far as I know, we're the only band named Down from Tree.
You know what's funny is
the whole interwebs.
There's other Kevin Hollies out there.
Really?
And I'm trying to find a Twitter address.
I'm shocked.
I know.
No relation
I know.
to Buddy.
No, none. But I'm trying to find a Twitter handle, you know, for the show when we first started the show
I
almost
got a
4
couple
years ago.
ideas.
Well, I had to come up with the Kevin Holly or at Kevin Holly Show. I tried 1, didn't work. Tried 2. There's Twitter handles out there at Kevin Holly Show 1, 2, and 3. I had to come up with 4. At Kevin Holly Show 4 on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter, everybody out there.
Yeah, I mean, forget having a single name for your band.
It's weird.
Or even 2 words, or the fill in the blank. I mean, there's the fill in the blank. You know, noun is.
You guys remember?
They're all taken.
You guys remember? I'm sorry. Deicide.
Yeah, of course.
I do, yeah.
I grew up with those guys. In fact, Steve was probably at the ice rink when I crashed the Zamboni.
Oh, nice.
But I'm like, yeah, thinking of this conversation. Well, I guess that name wasn't taken at the time.
So down with trees, or down from trees. I'm gonna punch Pat. I'm gonna throat punch Pat for just.
Yeah, and by the way,
they like that. That was funny. These guys know DSI. Those guys are they were huge. Have you ever? Do you know DSI?
Huge. They were huge.
They got huge. They were doing European tours. I tried to see them when I was.
They
in
were
South
along
Korea.
with like the likes of Anvil and all them. Nasty Savage.
Nasty
Obituary.
Savage.
They were
Nasty
selling out.
Savage.
They were selling out big concerts.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how they came up with that name. Stop
I helped
it.
them. I helped them put the carpet up in their garage, like this stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
Only it was in their garage way back, and this is like early '80s.
So you laid their carpet, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. All right.
These guys, they were pretty nice guys.
Yeah.
Name kind of creeped me out, being the good Christian boy that I am.
So down from trees. I mean, is that like? Is there a dark meaning to that, or is there a happy meaning to that? What I mean.
Well, one of the things I always look for inspiration, for just ideas, is just taking random lyrics from songs. And so there was a song that I had was that had down from trees is one of the lines in it. So
It just stuck.
And well, I just stood up there, and the euro was available, and then there was lots of different ways to interpret it. I don't want to come up. In other words, it's the name of the band, right? Is really what it is. But other people go, is it like referring to evolution, or are you making some sort of comment about
Are you patronizing me right now? Are you trying to sound like me right now?
No, I'm not. I'm certainly not doing that.
What is that?
Okay. I'm sorry.
I thought you were making a gun sign. Like, oh, like,
I
whoa!
got my
Dude.
fingers crossed.
I actually typed in the chat room like.
It allows you to lie.
Yeah, I know. 15 minutes ago in the chat room, I put, these guys are going to kill me by the end of the show. Now he's pointing gun fingers at me.
If you stop kicking my shin, I'd appreciate it.
That's not me. I can't even reach your shin from here. I'm 5'7"3/4.
5'7" 3/4.
Yeah, if I stand on my dick, I'm like 6 feet tall. What's up?
Yeah,
theory.
So that's cool though. That people have like their opinions, like painting a picture, like when you listen to a song. You've got that in the name of the band, that's pretty cool.
Well, and the other thing too is like when you're looking for like cover art or art influences, there's no shortage of images of trees. Yeah.
Yeah, most people can draw.
Yeah,
right?
Environmentally sensitive.
I can draw a real good one too.
Yeah, that's like the band Stick Figure. Another great example.
Yeah.
There's so much artwork for that. It's like
that wasn't taken.
But the song that it comes from is "Brother." It's not on the CD, but the reality of that song is it's not about because a lot of people will say, well, Down from Trees sounds like Monkey to Man, evolution, whatever it might be. But that's actually the song is literally about being in a war scenario or being in a battle scenario where you got things coming down from trees at you. Metal and shrapnel and bombs and bullets, and you can only look to your right and say, it'll be all right, brother.
Yeah.
So you hope that you're able to look to your left and right and see somebody that is going to cheer you on and help you through that, help you through the shitstorm that you're about to hit. So it's just about facing shitstorms.
Yeah, it's about
and having
stalwart.
someone to the left or someone to the right.
So Brian's Navy.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
You are
Eric. I'm Eric.
No,
the bass player.
I'm the only veteran in the band.
Oh, okay. He was the way he was describing it was like
right. Yeah, he'd been there.
Yeah,
right.
So that was my
Space Force. Sorry,
Space Force.
Wow.
Well, the
Thank you for
song
saying
he's referring to is
Well, I'm
actually
gonna
influenced by a friend of mine.
I joined the Army at 40,
I'm
so I'm
applying
thinking
for
about
Space
the Space Force at
Working
15.
on it.
I'll write you a letter of endorsement.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who was he was a Marine.
Now I have one.
We are together. We
Your
are one.
brother?
No,
Brothers.
a good friend of mine.
He was on Space Force.
Yes, that's exactly what we were
Space
saying. We were in Space Force. Yeah, that's right.
Pat, I swear. Every time I don't hear what you said, I'm blaming Pat, even if I wasn't paying attention myself.
Pat a lot.
I know. I love Pat, though. Pat is one of my favorite people on the planet, man.
I got your 6, Pat.
There you go. See, these two are like brothers, man.
Yeah, right.
Panels. Coming to you.
Although he is Navy, so we're supposed to sort of have something not
Yeah, during the football game, we can't be friends. So
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to be friends with everybody at the football game. Normally,
around, though.
normally the sound effects that you just made on this show sound like this. I'll just throw that out there. You know.
It's Platoon. Awesome.
Racist.
Pat. Damn racist. Pat was at he's riding his Harley today, and he pulled into a Walgreens where there was a bunch of, I guess, Democrats holding signs for their favorite candidates, right? And Pat rolled in there like a boss, and just without his phone on, like a camera, not trying to go on Facebook or anything like that.
I had my GPS. I was actually pulling. I had no idea these people were freaking doing that.
And he just started asking questions like, "Oh, who's this candidate? What are they all about?" And they were totally cool to Pat. Pat was totally cool to them.
Right on.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
no,
not
totally.
everybody sucks.
Right.
You know,
Like I said, I went to Soho, and I did not go there to be a dick. Right? I
Right.
went there to show people. Cause I posted this like last week. Right? I'm walking out of a new speedway over on Almerton by where I live. And I'm getting ready to get on my bike.
did you say nude
There's
speedway?
a new
Oh,
speedway.
okay.
So because it's new, the computers had some problems, and it was a little bit slow when we were in there. But some guy's walking out behind me, and I'm getting on my bike, and he's like, "Can you believe this? It's like every gas station these days are owned by those damn Indians." And I look over at him, and I'm like, "Do I look like a fucking racist to you? Why would you say that to me?"
Racist.
And he just turns around and walks away, right? This was like Wednesday or Thursday, even before I went on these guys called me up. I went on a ride with them on Saturday. And it was like after that ride on Saturday, we went from like Spring Hill to a thing over in Sarasota. And then after that, I took off and I was going to come back here and ended up in Tampa, right? And I'm like, well, you know, I'm getting pissed off at people because of I ride a bike, or I mean I have no criminal record. I serve a country. I mean I never, right? I'm a father of 4, but people just judge you, right? And it's gotten insane.
Well, and it's by the ones that say you got to stop judging people.
Yeah,
and they're
well,
judging themselves.
I had a racist think that I'm like his brother, right? So that's racist.
Yep.
And then I've got
Racist.
someone who's like, and I'll have someone who's, I'm extremely liberal because I like Trump. Well, he's a racist. They're being as much of a racist as that guy was saying that about the Indians to me. So I just sort of got pissed off at it because I'm neither. I'm actually very much independent and in the middle on
kind of
things.
a
And I went over there and just had a conversation, and it went great. Nothing like I would have ever expected.
Weren't you I thought you had Indian heritage. Weren't you a Chickawas? Oh no, you were a chick. My bad. Thank you. I'll be here all day. Anyway,
It's just a sign of the times of an online culture that trolls. And then when you go face to face with people, you don't troll. It is just the way it is.
Most people are
just
good.
Don't troll when you're with your brother or sister, and the only way you see you're with your brother or sister when you get close to them, you see you both smile or whatever, or you both have maybe passionate attitudes or opinions. But
you want to know what I think it is, and you guys tell me if you agree with this, right? I think so many people. Politics has become so politicized. I'm not getting into politics right now.
Politics is politicized, Pat? Wow. Thank you for the refreshing.
You go home. You sit around the table. You can't talk about politics. You go to work. You can't talk about politics. So somebody's walking down the street, whether they're on the left or their right, and they see a guy sitting there with a Trump, bikers for Trump, and he's, they think, okay, this guy will talk with me. I don't know. It's like people just would stop and open up. And they didn't, I wasn't trying to change her mind at all.
Little did they know you had a Russian snowflake tattoo on your arm. Had they known that,
I pioneered social media psychological warfare for the Defense Department.
We're experiencing. I think we're experiencing political hotspot. But I remember being very young, being 5 years old, 4 years old, and hearing my parents argue with their parents, all these political stuff. It was always heated. There was always a divide. There was always this political divide that's going to exist.
But it
and
never
the difference is,
was that bad.
maybe that there's certainly more social media, more trolling for sure. But there's more people actually wearing their colors on their shirts. So there's more to talk about, I
Yes,
guess.
I think it's just because there's more instantaneous access to communication is really what is
Yeah, it's
really
information.
compounding everything.
Hold on, we got a phone call here. Let's take it really quick. Kevin Holly Show, you're live.
Hey, it's the Kevin Holly Show.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? It's Carson.
Hey, what's up, Carson? Carson Daly from MTV?
What?
I'm just kidding. It's Carson Schaller from Deviate the Plan. My man.
Makabaka Bayside, may I take your order, please?
I said Phoenix,
I got
not
you.
Phoenix.
He said bass, though.
Stan just gave me this random phone number. I didn't really know what I was doing. So hey, call.
So,
Okay.
from one bass... There's another bass player in the room right now, Carson. You want to say hi to him? His name's Eric.
He's probably better than me.
Hi, Carson.
Who is that?
It's the band Down from Trees.
I've heard of him. I haven't heard that, and I've heard of that.
Well, keep listening to the show. We're going to play some more of their songs. What brings you to call on the show tonight, Carson?
Stan, like I said, Stan peer pressured me. He gave me this random ass phone number. And I was like, all right, I'll call it. I'm bad at this whole peer pressure thing. See what happens.
Very
Is this
nice.
a wrong number?
Well, you won tickets.
Yeah. What do you want? Do you want? Let me ask you. Do you want
That's awesome, Eric.
Do you want Monster Jam tickets, or do you want to see Down from Trees at Venom
Free at Venom.
tomorrow night?
No, the tickets are. He's giving those away.
You just got pwned real bad. Get wrecked.
Sorry.
Is somebody just doing the Monster Jam plus? It's amazing.
Sunday.
Dude, I was just at the studio doing this thing with Jake for DTV, and we after we got finished, we were looking at the dude that dude is just the Kia car commercial right here on the radio. Like, dude, you ever hear that, dude?
We're having a hard time hearing you. It sounds like you're in a drive-through. I'll take a Whopper.
Sounds like I'm in a drive-thru. You should hear you all. I can't really hear you all say it.
I know the phone connection's kind of weak, dude. I mean, everybody can hear you.
Now, he's talking about the mob guys that advertise on the Kias.
The huge guy.
It's the mob
yeah.
guy. Yeah. Sells Kias. Yeah, it's on the side.
And we got a free TV for you.
Yeah, you're gonna go on a cruise.
Oh, hey. All right. Well, I didn't hear a word of that, so I'm just gonna laugh and say, yeah, I agree.
All right, Carson. Well, thank you for calling the show. Everybody, check out Deviate the Plan and check out DTP TV. Right? That's what it's called. Your show.
Yeah, DTP TV. Say it 5 times fast. You won't catch it.
It's actually really cool. You should have Down from Trees on your show. They're fantastic, dude. That would be a perfect fit for you. They have drums and everything set up. You guys could play live in there. It's cool. Yeah.
We'd love to.
I've heard that Down from Trees is awesome, man. Let's connect it up. Let's get them in.
Sweet. Well, I'll have a link up. Go ahead.
Yeah, tell them to hit up the page, or I'll find them. Eventually, they're pretty busy, man. We got a lot of people like hitting us up trying to get on, but tell them to shoot us a message. Find us eventually. Maybe we can work something out.
Hell yeah! Or you could come up to beautiful downtown Newport Richie tomorrow night and catch them free live at Venom.
Hey, there you go.
There you go. All right, Carson. Thanks for calling, dude.
Hey, buddy. Thanks, man. Thanks for the shout.
You're welcome, man. We'll catch you later.
Peace.
All right, catch you, dude.
Check you later, man. I love Carson, man. He's totally cool. Pat, you met Carson at remember at Murder the Crow at Sven's birthday party?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, they played there. That's where they record at.
It's cute. You play a little matchmaker here too.
Yeah, that's what I do, man. I hooked you up with
swipe right.
I hooked you up with your first black friend, Johnny Jones.
Yeah.
Or is that your second black friend?
That was my second.
Dude, Pat
you
is...
can't count your UPS guy. I'm telling you. No.
Well, we would love to do DTPD TV. 5 times really fast. TV.
Well, it stands for Deviate the Plan, the name of the band. Yeah. It's actually really, really cool. They have a beautiful studio, man. You should check it out. Yeah,
I have.
Wednesday night. Have you really?
I haven't been under a rock. I know what's going on around here.
Dude, I love you, man. I love Down from Trees.
I don't know what the hell he's
stay
talking
here.
about.
I don't either. I don't either. I have no idea what's going on around me, man.
What's the band name?
Deviate
the Plan.
DTP. Unlike Pat, who's DTF.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Baby making time.
Well, we're DFT.
Yeah,
so.
DFT, DTF, DTP.
A lot of DTs and FTs and FPs.
Oh, Pat's only interested in the D.
Right.
Thank you. I'll be here
all night. Hey.
Hey, oh, look at this guy. All right, man. So, man, should we play one more song before we break? Where are we at in time here? All right, we got a couple of minutes. We'll do one more song before we break. We'll do that in a second here. I do want to welcome Trucker Rob into the chat room on Spreaker, as well as my good friend
Breaker
Rob.
Fuck you,
No,
Trucker
you're
Rob.
supposed to say "fuck you."
Yeah, tell me to go to hell.
He likes that.
Okay. Hi.
He says, "Fuck you, Stan." Deviate the Stan.
Deviate.
Fucking A.
Lieutenant Stan.
Fuck off.
Why, Lieutenant Stan?
Stan.
Why, Lieutenant Stan?
Got no legs, Lieutenant Stan. Oh, dude. So my daughter made this.
Taller than Kevin.
My daughter made this for Trucker Rob a while back. Welcome to the chat room, Trucker Rob. Here we go.
Trucker Rob on the Kevin Holly Show. When he's not driving trucks, he's knucking futs.
Yeah,
I like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Such a Father of the Year there.
Make sure you got proper consonant placement there, right?
Yeah, well, it's all good. You know, I handle my business. My kids are awesome, man. They're totally cool. Anyway.
She's 6, but okay.
She's not. Pat, you weirdo. So, the band, Down from Trees, sitting in front of me in this beautiful studio.
Yes.
Do you all have any children amongst yourselves?
Yes. I've got 3 kids and 4, soon to be 5 grandkids. Almost 6, actually.
You do not look like a grandpa.
Yeah, well,
You don't act like one either.
Yeah, Grandpa's got long hair.
Yeah. Grandpa rocks.
Cool.
Grandpa rocks.
Yeah.
What about Eric? You got any kids?
I got 4 kids.
4 kids? Oh, you guys have a lot of children. That's 9 between the two of you. Right there. No, that's more than 9. You've got 9 plus 4 more. Pat, do the math.
Yeah, you're sucking right now, and I'm loving it.
What about you, Brian?
I have dogs.
You have dogs.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And what did I say earlier today?
Get a dog.
There you go.
Yeah.
No more wives, get a dog.
Now, I've got 4 Chihuahuas. What kind of dogs you got?
Cocker Spaniels.
Aw. Pat just got excited. His ears just perked up. He's in baby making mode.
Oh, they're perfect for our lifestyle because they're water dogs. So.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's only Wednesday.
Yeah.
What now?
They just love swimming.
So are you like a pool guy, or do you have a boat? Do you go out to the beach a lot?
Pool, yeah.
Me too.
And, you know, I got my little Shangri-La in my backyard. So.
Very cool. So do we, man. That's like my favorite thing.
Yeah.
It's like a
Kevin
sanctuary.
invites me over there all
Yeah,
the time.
you should check it out. It's a tropical little paradise. It's a lot of work though.
Are
I
you-
don't know why we have time to keep it up.
Is he inviting me over? Is that okay, Kim? Sure. Okay. Wow. What tonight or?
Well, I mean, Stan came over, so I figure.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much safe to have anyone come over.
You let Stand Down Deo come to your house, dude?
Yes, and I just admitted that.
He invited him over 7 times and he found it 3.
Right.
3 times there.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's busy. He's a busy guy.
Kevin,
I need
how
to
many
come over
times have
4.
you invited me over to go swimming?
I mean, all the
And
time.
he actually seemed like he had a good time too.
Stan, he's so fun, man. That dude his
Once
laugh
the
is
drugs
contagious. Yeah, once the drugs kicked in. Speaking of drugs, before we take our first break, it's time to play our first game, everybody.
Right on.
Here we go. Oh, man. Been waiting all night for this. Oh, it's time to play What's in the Box of Death.
That was slick with the buttons.
Thank you. I'm slick on the
very
buttons.
cool.
Thank you. I should play buttons in your band, man.
Buttons.
Yeah.
That reminds me of my math videos.
All right, hold on. We're going to fix this right now, dude. There we go. Hold on a second. Let me fix that microphone there. Wiggle the wire. Tired of it cutting in and out, Pat. All right. Here, we're better. You feel good? Let me hear you.
It reminds me of my math videos.
All right. Well, whatever, Pat. So, it's time to play the game, everybody. All right. This is where, I guess, Brian, you'll go first?
Sure, why not?
Forget it. The other Brian's going to go first. You're too slow on that one. I'm just kidding. I want you to reach into the box.
No.
Please.
No.
Okay, you don't have to.
No, I'll do it.
All right, I won't put it on my lap, I promise. And feel in there and grab one item and tell me what you think it is before you pull it out. That's simple. Ready?
He hasn't zapped anyone for
Take the
at
box.
least
It's all good.
9 months.
It's time for What's in the Box, everybody.
Be afraid, Brian.
What am I supposed to do?
Tell me what you think it is and then pull it out and we'll see if you're right.
Oh, well, that one's just too easy.
The visual's
guess
kind
I'm
of
just
funny
lucky
because he's
that
got
way.
his pinky
I'd
outside
rather
the
be
box.
lucky than good. It's a comb.
Don't open the box. Are you sure it's a comb?
I'm pretty sure.
Pull it out. Let's see. Oh, dude, I need that back. That's my lice comb. Sorry.
All right, it's used.
I don't know how that got in there. That's my body. It's body lice comb. Sorry. There's a couple swimmers on there too. My bad. Let me fix my goatee with that.
Hey, that's not lice.
It tastes
What is
like
that
it.
smell, dude?
I don't know, dude. I can't smell
What
it.
did you have for lunch?
I don't know. All right, Eric, would you like to play the box of death? Come on.
Okay.
You got that right, by the way, Brian. Good job.
Thank you. That was a comb.
I know this one.
Uh-oh. What do you think it is?
Rubber.
It is a rubber glove. Oh my god! I'm gonna need that back too, man. I'm
See,
so
they
sorry.
got the easy ones.
What's in
Now
the
I got the
fingers,
hard
dude?
ones.
What's in the fingers?
I put all my personal belongings
Shall I
in the
put my
wrong
hand
box.
in it before I give it back to you?
You can keep it and put it on if you like.
For safekeeping.
Whatever you want to, just holding the middle finger on it.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't have a brown finger on
That
it.
one smells funny too.
Just gonna go ahead and put that back on, man. I've been looking for that the whole time, but you got it right, bro. Good job, man.
Well, thank you.
All right, let's see here. Oh, this is like a pipe cleaner.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pipe cleaner?
It's a pipe cleaner.
Is that your final answer?
Final
Son
answer.
of a
He
bitch.
seemed to recognize that awful easily.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. This is
I
too
noticed
easy.
that.
Yeah. What's the catch?
I don't know. Whip it out, Brian. It is. It's my pipe cleaner. I need that back
Awesome.
too.
Wait, let me
Sorry.
get some of that off
That
of there and
is
save
that's
it.
a nipple cleaner. That's not a pipe cleaner. It's a nipple cleaner.
A nipple cleaner is exactly what it is. I knew it too, dude. It really is, dude. It came from a breastfeeding machine. I'm not even kidding. Oh, I thought I could
Well, at
pass
least
it
I
off.
picked something for breasts.
I mean, I used it to clean my pipe, but well, I mean, I call it my pipe, but whatever. Anyway,
Yeah, all right.
Thanks, Brian. You guys are all of you are really good at this game, man. Oh man.
Have you actually had anyone that failed at this game?
I've just always refused. He's never gotten my hand in that box.
Pat, guess what, baby? It's time for you to play. Guess what's in the box of death, Pat? Come
Not
on.
gonna happen.
Just put your
Why
hand in the
after
box.
2 years? do you
We all
think
did it.
there's
Come
something that's gonna
We all did
happen?
it, bro.
Let's take a vote. Who says Pat should put his hand in the box?
Yeah, definitely.
5-1, bro. Gotta do it.
We survived.
Shut
Well,
my
just
mouth.
do it. Shut your eyes. Feel in there. All right. What do you got? What do you got? What do you think of this?
He's the only one with the burning sensation. So
Is it the taser? It's not the taser. Come on, quit fondling it. Just.
What song you guys want to hear next?
What do you think it is?
It's a thing.
Pull it out.
Squeaks, the squeaky toy.
Clarity?
I don't know what the fuck that is. We're gonna do that, keep that, bro. What the hell is that?
Kind of like
Here, squeeze that through the loudspeaker.
shiny.
Oh, wow, that's
Man, that
great.
sounds like the real thing now, man.
That was awesome.
You got the Bosco shirt on. I don't get this, man. I don't know what's going on in here. Go ahead and keep that, Pat. Take that with you. That's for your Harley. Dude. Oh my God. Oh.
He's got the headphones.
That's the only one with headphones on. So I'm deaf now. Thank God I won't have to hear any more music. I won't have to hear any more of this terrible music.
It'd be
from
cool
now.
to hear that sound
Have
slows
nightmares.
down like majorly. Would it be like?
you can use that next time you go to one of those political events.
Nice. You were aiming low, too. That was dead.
Yeah, well, it's because I'm only 5'7" .3", bro. But, you know, that's what it is. So, what song are we going to play next, man? Let's play one more song before we break here.
Well, there's a song. I guess it's a compound song. It's In This Moment, Wasting Time. So when you roll it, you know, song 2 rolls right into song 3.
So, 2 and 3?
2 and 3.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm just going to make this easy on myself. I'm going to open that up and then shut it. Mm-hmm. It should pop right up here. Will Burfam. That's WBR-FM. Live in the UK, ladies and gentlemen. All right, what's going on here? There it is. Whoa, no, hold on.
Another guy.
We already played that song.
We sure did.
All right, the name of the song is...
In This Moment, Wasting Time.
Thank you. So that's both songs.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so we'll just let it play through. All right, and we'll be back with more of Down from Trees after these songs and our break. How about that?
Perfect.
Perfecto. Let's
I
do
like it.
Oops, hold on a
Frito
second.
time.
Frito time, baby. All
Are
right.
you guys going to incorporate Swallow his kids?
I think we
in
should.
your show tomorrow.
I think we
It
should.
covers it all.
truth and you will find. It's okay to be afraid, that is what we all were told. Face your fear of mystery, tell it like your life unfolds, your life unfolds. And in this moment, you come alive. And in this moment, you are alive. So you made a big mistake, try to see it once this way. Save yourself from suffering, live for change and not for blame. It's okay to be afraid, that is what we all were told. Face your fear of mystery, tell it like your life unfolds, your life unfolds. And in this moment, you come alive. And in this moment, you are alive. And in this moment, you come alive. And in this moment, you are alive. In this crazy, mixed up world, you fight to keep your head above the swirl, and you're wasting time. I don't know what you've been told. It's getting late, and we are growing old, and we're wasting time. You've got to lay it on the line. You've got to save it all the time. You've got to lay it on the line. You've got to say it all the time. You've got to always need it. Climb up and shout and scream it. Pour it out and let them see it. You've got to live, so say it, let's live, and live, and live, and live on the line. In this crazy, mixed up world, you fight to keep your head above the swirl, and you're wasting time.
Thought this life would last forever and ever. We had eternity to spend it all together. And the night is done, and the daylight soon to come. And you're not so sure that you can take it. Your heart is wild and you're breaking. You're begging me, I'm begging you. Please, 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 please let me be. Let me be. Let me lie here in the sun and wait for the burn. Chances for fear of advances, always running away, destined for failure, never mind player, always falling in your hand, in your hand. Will you do what we say when time is gone and slipped away? I will find your everyone knows, always falling apart. Scarred from repeating, from constantly beating, always inflicting your pain. We do what we say when time's gone and slipped away. How will you find your peace of mind? You know, you figure you, and you know the truth, and you know the truth, and you know the truth. It can free you, no one can see you, try to save you from yourself. Feel beneath you, the earth that precedes you, there is no solace for the dead. We do what we say when time's gone and slipped away. How will you find your peace of mind when all you know you think is you, and you know the truth, and you know the truth, and you know the truth, and you know the truth. Timeless, immutable, broken, beautiful, timeless, immutable. Our lives are so very fleeting, meaning. Our lives are so very
Welcome back, everybody.
I'm warning you.
What's he do? Nibble your bum?
He's got huge, sharp. He can leap about. Look at the bones.
It's the Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network.
Well, welcome back to the show, everybody. We've got Down From Trees live in the studio. We got Pat Shit Crazy coming back up from break here in a minute. And you just heard the majority of their CD, Down From Trees, Right Up, and Upright, Right Up, Upright, Right Up. I can't read.
No, it's all right.
I'm not very knowledgeable.
That's the way it looks on there, but the up was big, you know. We were hoping, I'm going to up first.
It's all about ups, man. Got to get your ups. And speaking of ups, you guys are going to get huge ups. It's called the Kevin Holly Show Bump. Now that you've been on the show, expect mass communications from all over the world. You're probably going to go global more so now than ever. You know, you're welcome.
I can feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it. Feel it.
I'm going to call my travel agent.
My mom's a travel agent. I could hook you up, man.
Well, we're already hooked up with Deviate to Plan TV, so
right on.
Actually what I
it's
meant.
already been working.
I meant I was going to call your mom, but I didn't want to say that.
Do me a favor, Eric. Top right button on that AC machine. Just touch it once. Touch it twice. 3 times. There it is. Thank you.
So good at following directions.
I know. Well, that's what bass players do, man. You know, they follow directions, and it's better than what Pat does. He follows erections. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I'll be here all night long. Hey, whew, man, it's tough. It's tough being me, dude. I'll tell you what. That was a fantastic barrage of music by Down From Trees, the band, live in the studio. Check them out. Facebook/Down From Trees. That's simple. All of your information is pretty much on your Facebook page. Am I correct?
Well, you can go to Bandcamp too, and Bandcamp Down From Trees, and listen to all the music. And if you like it, you can buy the CD or buy individual tracks.
I highly recommend buying it. Real quick, we got to pay the bills here. Right about now. Here we go.
Music from the 50s, right up to today. This is WBRFM.
Thank you, Wilburfam listeners out there in the Wigan Borough out there in London. What's up, Pat? Pat Shit Crazy back in the house.
He
Oh my
came
God.
back.
Backwards.
You said he
Pat.
wasn't going to come back.
No, he always comes back, man.
Forgot his horn.
Yeah, well, he's a horny guy. I can't believe he forgot it. Oh, what's up with that, Pat?
I'm watching those guys over there in the UK.
Oh, man.
GCHQ. I've got your number.
Dial
Your letters,
999, Pat. Dial 999, baby. All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. It is the Kevin Holly Show. We are live. We are out here on IRNBroadcast.com. Welcome back, IRN Broadcast listeners. I hope you enjoyed the Lou Angel Wolf show, and stick around for the Kevin Holly Show. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit different, but hey, we got a band in the studio, so you can't go wrong with the Kevin Holly Show tonight. Also, our friends over there across the pond, and MarijuanaGolf.com. Check out MarijuanaGolf.com. Type in the Kevin Holly Show in the checkout box, and get $10 off a beautiful, breathable golf polo. Also, they've got golf balls that say stuff like "hit the green." You know, it's cool,
Sweet.
man. It's like a golf apparel company for the medicated
catchy
golfer.
sayings with paraphernalia.
Yeah, man. Put your tee. Why is it high up or something like that?
Yeah, well, we'll just leave Kevin out of that dissemination.
The grass is green on the golf course, Pat. Oh, good lord.
Dude, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. It's crazy, man. Oh, so Down From Trees live in the studio. We've got Eric and Brian. The other Brian's MIA. I don't know what. He might be downstairs talking to security. Did he get picked up by security, man? What's going on down there, Pat?
No, he did not.
Okay, so everything's cool. He's good.
I would rather not say.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
All right.
man.
Well,
That's
I mean,
fine, yeah. I don't want to.
He's okay.
He's on his second interview right now. You just writing it.
Yes,
he's back in.
He's
Yeah.
on a second interview.
He's in the rap studio.
Number two. This would be his number
I
2.
think he's on Burf or whatever. Burf.
Will Burfam. Yeah, WBRFM out there. in
He's
London.
finishing his number 2 interview.
Eric, pull that mic up, man. Fuck Ryan. You know, he got his mic now. Yeah, there you go. That's close enough. Yeah, don't get too close. I don't want to sniff that. So I'm looking at the chat room, and Mike Peter from IRN is in the
Mikey!
chat room. What's up, Mike? So apparently,
Shout out to my buddy.
apparently Mike and Brian were college roommates back in the day. Is that correct? Just put those anywhere. It's cool.
No, we were not.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Enjoy your orgasm with Mike Peter. Did he talk like that a lot in college or no?
No.
All right,
Oh,
that's
yes,
good.
he did.
Is there a 36 years ago hashtag Me Too thing that we could expose tonight?
Yeah, actually, there's going to be a lot of exposure, but we have this. It didn't work. Why didn't that work?
That was awesome.
What the hell? How come that didn't?
Just inundated
The
with
little
technology.
squiggly lines looked like it would have been really good.
Oh, it's pretty colors. I like it.
I don't understand why that's not working. That's unfortunate. We need that to work. I don't get it, man. I don't understand it. Let's see if any of the other ones work here. We just played the promos and stuff. Let's see if this works.
Hi, this is Clark Brooks, and you're listening to The Kevin Holly Show. Probably not where you envisioned yourself at this point in your life, but here you are. Make the best of it.
What was that?
That was cool.
Whoever that was
We'll leave the
understands
light
me.
on for you.
Yeah, that was Clark Brooks, a prominent comedian in the Tampa Bay area. We support.
He understands me.
Yeah, not
That
only
was
local
not.
musicians, but also local comics.
That was
what
not.
we're all about.
That was not.
That was Clark Brooks, man.
That was not. Was that the guy from
What?
from
Folks
the
trying to reconnect.
Fuck
the
it.
the Motel 6?
Yeah, that sounded like Tom Bodette. Leave the
No,
light
that's
on
Tom
for you.
Bodette.
I mean, I have another one of Clark Brooks here. Let's see here. Clark's awesome, dude. He's one of the funniest people I've ever met. It should be right here.
Wait a minute, you said I was one of the funniest people you ever met.
You
Yeah,
are.
well, he was,
one of. You know, I mean,
That was my ironic throat clearing over here.
That's what you said in the break.
yeah, Pat. You need to clear your throat, man. You got throat yogurt in there. Here, we got this one from Clark as well.
Hi, I'm Clark Brooks, and you're listening to The Kevin Holly Show. Was there nothing else going on tonight?
I remember now.
Or don't worry about it. No judgment. Enjoy the show.
I played guitar on that, just so you know. That's what I
Did
do.
you really?
Yeah, thank you. No. And Kirk in the chat room says that's not Tom Bodette. Oh well, whatever. So,
Dare to Dream.
you guys ready for one of my favorite things on the Kevin Holly Show? Now, I prepared this for you guys because I didn't want to ask 3 individual people at the last moment to come up with 5 words for a particular game that I love. So I made them for you. So you can't quiz me, but you can quiz each other.
All right.
It is, you just everybody pick one of those. Don't look at them. Don't let anybody else see them. It's time for the pyramid game, everybody. Live on the Kevin Holly Show. Why isn't that working? There it is. Woohoo! Oh man, this is one of my favorite things in the world. We're going to play the pyramid game with the band Down From Trees. Oh yeah.
So Kevin had to think of 25 words.
I did. I came up with like 30 words, man.
Boy, now.
All right, so the way we play this game is you basically, everybody's got 5 words, and you got to give clues to whoever you're quizzing that makes them guess what the word is. You're going to have 30 seconds on the board for each word. Who would like to go first?
There you go, Brian.
Brian wants to go first. Now, this guy's brave. Look at that. Brave Brian tonight. All right. Let's go ahead and kill this music real quick here.
Dedication, man.
Who do you want to quiz, Brian?
Well, does just one gets them all, or can I kind of like go from back and forth to see who does better?
You can
then,
call each one out. Sure, you can go back and forth. That's fine.
All right. Well, I'll start with Eric then.
All right, 30 seconds on the board.
Okay. You hit a puck with a hockey stick.
Bro, you're really good at this, guys. Oh my God. Wow.
Brian, will we start the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is at the ends of my arms?
Hands.
Oh my God, look at the big brain on Brian. Brainy Brian and Brave Brian tonight. Holy shit, this is great. All right, 30 seconds on the board. Who's next?
Well, I'm going to take the brain, and I'm going to go with him.
Okay, Eric.
My brain is not on the outside, it's
inside.
Dude, I think that Brave Brian's got a gift for this game, dude. Holy crap,
next.
man.
He's going to get this one.
All right, here we go. 30 seconds.
Well, what do I have for breakfast every morning? It's a blank Mary. It's a delicious drink.
Yeah, Bloody Mary.
Bloody is the word. I know because I wrote it. Good job, man. That's 5 for 5, dude. So now there's a theme to those 5 words that if
That
they
was
can
only
guess.
4. We haven't done the 5th one.
Oh
yet.
my God, I'm sorry. I thought you get all 5.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry. I learned my math from Pat Shit Crazy over here.
It's okay. We
Oh,
can go ahead
man.
and find the theme.
All right, 30 seconds to give me the last question. Who you get a quiz?
All
man?
right. So, Eric, you always tell me to shut my pie. What?
Hole. Hole is correct. Wow.
So there was hands.
Did we win? Yeah, we
Well,
won.
do
We
you
won
find
them
out
all.
what the
Did we
theme
win
is?
tickets?
Yeah, well, read all 5
Hands
words.
Inside bloody hole.
What's him again? What?
What was that? Sound them off again, man. Stick
There
your
goes
inside,
his political
inside
career.
bloody hole.
fuck is that, man? Who
Yeah,
picked
but
those
his is going
words?
to be better.
Oh, man.
Someone twisted came up with this.
That was really good. 5 for 5, everybody. Oh, brave Brian, you did well. You did very well. All right. So, who's going to go next?
There you go, Eric.
Eric.
If I were them, I wouldn't go. I was like, this is rigged, dude.
You guys won't get mine, so.
All right, 30 seconds on the board. Eric, the bass player. There you go. Who are you going to quiz?
Okay. I'll start with Brian.
Okay.
Right.
His last name is Gruff. It's an animal.
Take your time.
A dog? The crime dog? McGruff?
No, his last name is Gruff.
Oh, I would have totally went with it.
First name.
I'm lost now.
First name is actually William, but he goes by the short name of William.
Bill?
He's so close.
We'll give it to him.
Oh.
What was the word? It was Billy, right?
It's so Billy Goat Gruff.
What the hell is that? I would have never got that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have got
I can't.
He's getting like
Yeah, I
on
can't.
level 20.
I can't give it to him.
The first
I'm a
was
grandpa.
level 2.
Billy Goat. Yeah, Billy Goat.
Alright.
Wait a minute.
Zach, do I go again?
Yes.
Yes, all right. 30 seconds on the board. Here we go.
Brian, you.
Right.
Before I typically go on camera when I am, maybe a porn movie breaks out, you typically are my favorite
Fluffer.
Oh my God, he got Fluffer. I thought for sure he would never. Nobody would get Fluffer. Dude.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
All right, 30 seconds. Who are you quizzing?
You watch too much porn.
That's not possible.
That's a violation of man law.
It depends on the porn.
What?
I'm going to stick with you.
Oh, no, don't punish me because you get the
my
answers
second
right.
favorite fluffer actually won American Idol.
You're saying Adam, whatever's
No, different American Idol.
different American Idol.
It's his second favorite Fluffer. You should know this.
And you find his first name on the riverbanks sometimes up north. The riverbanks are made of.
Oh, yeah. I don't know that he was a winner, though.
Man, I'm sorry. I can't give it to him.
Man, you got that one.
Falling down, Eric.
That one flew past me.
What was it?
Clay Aiken.
Clay Aiken.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Oh, all right.
Fluffer Aiken.
All right. Question number 4, I believe.
I gotta go again.
Yeah, you got 5.
Shit. All right. My turn. Okay. All right, Brian. This is the skin. Oh shit! I can't say the word. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We'll give it to you anyway.
The end of your Johnson.
Yeah, the foreskin.
Exactly. Thank you.
Or 5 skin, you know.
Yeah, 5.
Well, with you guys, it's 3 skin, right?
Right.
3 skin night would be a good.
We're 1 skin short of a 4 skin. I get it.
3 skins down from trees.
Yeah.
I got this one. This one should be easy.
All right, who are you quizzing? They're both named Brian, so just.
This character is
King Kong.
played in a movie adaptation of a movie that you might recognize. Okay, here we go. It's the Redemption.
The Shawshank Redemption.
But it's an animal.
Goat Redemption?
Close.
The Sheep Redemption?
Oh,
Sheepshank.
almost.
So
Sheepshank
close.
Redemption.
So close.
So close.
Hamshank?
Oh, man.
Fluffer
Ham shank? Are you kidding me? Lamb shank.
Lamb
You're going for
shank.
lamb shank.
lamb.
Oh, man.
Should have said mint
You should have
jelly.
I think this
silence of the blank
This
shank.
was a tough card.
No, mint jelly would have sent me home right there.
Right, mint jelly. Right, yeah, I got you.
Well, that was good. You got 4 out of 5. So, what were the 5 words? If you read them all
Yeah, you
again.
did, don't read
Yeah, we gotta find out.
read them out of order.
Read them out of order.
Billy goat, lamb shake, foreskin, clay aiken, fluffer.
I'd say that sounds like gay
Dude,
porn.
you got issues, man. You okay?
Good job, guys. Good job. All right. Brian, I believe you're next.
I am.
All
He's
right.
looking forward to it.
I am. I got some cool ones here. one you're not going to get, though.
Good.
Well, you're not going to get $100,000 either. So,
Ryan, what's another name for a dog? Think of some people have like a, kind of a small little belly, but it's also another name for a dog.
Wow. You got canine, you got cur, you got...
No, think
Chihuahua.
Think, it could be a mutt, but it's...
Think Turner and...
Yeah, without the H.
He's like, you're a dog guy. How are you not getting this one, man?
I know.
I don't know. I'm blanking.
Eric?
Pooch.
Oh.
Pooch. Eric got it right.
Well, yeah, I
Too
never
bad.
Pooch. But I think that's more colloquial because I've never even referred to a dog as a hooch.
Nitwit in the chat said pup. He also got... Stan got Pooch. Nitwit also said foreskin. Good job, Nitwit.
Hey, by the way, hello, Tony Madden.
Fluffy.
All right.
Everybody's like, blah, 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 fluffy. All right, 30 seconds. There we go.
All right. This is singular said of one of the more popular bands out of the Seattle scene. It's a dude's first name. But plural, it would be another. Out of Seattle.
Oh, this is for me?
Group effort.
They're one of their guys had like this really like Don King looking haircut.
Oh.
I don't even remember. The key word is...
Almost could resemble the bass player from Three Killer Buds.
Shameless plug.
Yes.
Bam.
Melvin.
Melvin.
The Melvins.
The Melvins.
You could have suggested ripping someone's underwear up.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's where I was going when I wrote it down. All right,
Yeah,
30
that was
seconds.
two. All right, the third one. This is a band that, I mean, they have these elaborate costumes. There's like 4 or 5 guys in this. They're real heavy. And
Guar.
Yep.
Booyah!
I've
Look
got
at
that
that.
one.
Wow.
Right on.
All right, 30 more seconds. Here we go.
All right. A rat is also known as, or even mice are known as...
Vermin.
Rodents.
Rodents.
Look at that.
The family.
Big brains
Vermin
on
would have
top of
tied
trees.
better with the theme of the show.
Watch your vernacular.
Vernacular?
Because you guys are doing like... Oh, no, Venom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Venom tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Venom. Trees. Newport Richie. We're off from Newport Richie. Boys coming back to Newport Richie. Coming home. Coming home tour.
You should be out there selling T-shirts, man. Newport Richie,
Oh,
your
what do you
boys are
think
back.
he's doing after the
T-shirt.
show? What do you think he's doing after the show?
Marijuana golfing.
Yeah,
All right,
dude.
here's the last one. On
He
Wayne's
just
World.
keeps playing the same hole over and over and over again.
On Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. Party on.
The question was asked, blank says what? A blank says what? Think Wayne's World. It was a line out of Wayne's World. It's also known as your...
Oh, yeah. What was it?
Your back end hole.
What?
Speaking of holes.
5 seconds.
I don't
A blank says what?
Somebody's got to say it, dude.
I know
I'm
it.
not saying it.
Butthole says what? I don't know.
What's another name for a butthole?
Oh.
A
Anus?
sphincter.
Sphincter.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I couldn't think of that.
Figures in the Nitwit said sphincter. Rob Haas, Trucker Rob said sphincter. Stand Down Deo says the Kevin Holly Show listener.
Kevin. Wow.
I felt that one pucker. Pucker on that one.
Correct.
Wow.
See what I did there?
I could not tell you what the theme is on this.
Oh, well, read them again for us, please.
No.
All right, Pooch, Melvin, Guar, Rodent, Sphincter.
No theme.
I'm pretty sure it's the rodents.
I don't know.
Yeah, Kevin was running out of ideas at that point, going, fuck, 25 words, we gotta get this rolling.
I like the first one, though. Stick hands inside bloody hole.
Bloody hole.
Yeah, he's sort of
Bloody hole.
All right, well, I don't know about...
Kevin will
you
never
guys.
play that back in like loops and retakes. So, I will not have that as a ringtone.
There we go. We're back. We're back live, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
I've got 5 words. I want to quiz Pat so bad, but I'm not going to.
That's like, no way, dude.
Pat's terrible at this game, so I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to quiz.
No, you were going. No way, dude. That's you're all shaking your head saying, no way, dude.
I'm going to quiz Brave Brian.
Okay, dude.
All right.
You want me to really try this time?
Yeah, no, you'll get these, man. We're a team, man. Remember what I was saying?
I can feel you.
Man. I feel you, man. Just like,
All right, gotta go.
Ease up on the grip a little bit, Brian. All right, 30 seconds on the board. Okay, first answer here. When you kind of freaking out, you might do this. You're like, oh. It's Blink at the Disco is the name of a band. It's very popular.
Panic.
Yes. I told you we're gonna be golden, bro. This is it right here, man. You know, you guys just pay attention. Let's teach you a lesson here on how to play the game, Pat. Okay.
I don't listen to disco.
All right. Question number 2. Blink the Clown. It was a famous drunk clown. If I'm really panicking, sometimes my hands will
shaky.
Shakes. That'll work. Shaky,
okay.
shakes.
Shakes
Sure.
the clown.
Sure.
Okay, gotcha.
Awesome. Yeah, shakes the clown. There you go. There you go. I'm telling you what, man, we're gonna kill it, dude. All right.
He's in the room tonight too.
Yeah. And he's showing me the answers. So
A lot of people take medication to help them deal with their blank. If I have the shakes and I'm panicking, I might suffer from
anxiety.
Exactly, man. The
Or
way
you could have said Mel Brooks, high blank.
Yeah, there you go. You just made me very anxious, though, the way you said that, man. If you could just calm down, please. I appreciate it.
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't blame you.
I'm sorry.
Stop yelling at me, Brian.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Question number 4.
Sorry.
If you hang out with Pat long enough, you'll be driven to do this. You go to a pub, you are going to be participating in this activity. When you lead a horse to water, it is...
To make them drink.
Yes, drinking.
Drinking.
Drunk.
I don't
drink,
even
drunk.
Why, I don't even drink. Have you ever?
No. You drive people to drinking. That's what I'm saying, Pat. Yeah, thank you.
Because have you ever seen me have a drink? No.
No, I did at Sven's birthday party. You had a Red Stripe.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you totally did.
I totally did.
That's when you met your second black
So
friend.
in 2 years, you've seen me have.
We've been friends longer than 2 years, right?
No,
Are you sure? When's our anniversary?
I don't know, but I didn't get you anything.
That's cool. I didn't expect it. All right, question number 5. Brave Brian from Down from Trees. Before our shows, I always take one of these in the dump tower bathroom.
An Ambien.
No.
Dump.
Yes, but it's one of these kind of dumps where it's like if you yell at a dog and all of a sudden it just walks away and takes a crap, it's because it had to take a blank. I take a blank before every show.
Wiki.
No. It's if I have a lot of anxiety before the show, I take one of these.
Yeah, we're not gonna go.
I was going for nervous shit.
No, nervous. Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I told you I took a nervous shit before the show. Maybe I didn't tell you that.
No.
I took a nervous shit before the show.
He does every
I get
time.
starstruck. When I have guests as fantastic as you guys, bands.
No, we're radtastic.
Radtastic. I like that. So, but I have to give myself a buzzer.
Sorry, man. I wasn't there for you.
So these are the 5 words. There's a theme: panic, shakes, anxiety, drinking, nervous shit. These are all things that I do before the show every week.
Wow.
I panic. I get anxiety. I drink heavily. I get the shakes. And
I
then I
would
take a
go
nervous
with
shit.
I would go with Stand Down's last answer.
What was that? A runny shit? Oh, that was Rob.
No, the
So
very
this show prep takes how long?
Oh God, like under 5 minutes.
Oh wow.
No.
So that's efficient.
That's sufficient.
By the
Yes,
way,
yes.
he's a comic genius.
He does seem quite funny. Yes.
You're at the wrong place.
I know we need you.
I'm not gonna waste it.
Clearly, your Google
You got a
Maps.
burn sound on there? Burn.
Your Google Maps let you down.
Sick burn. No, but I have this. Oh yeah! Thank you for playing the game, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us. Congratulations to Down from Trees for winning the Pyramid Game on the Kevin Holly Show tonight.
We're going to have to update the calendar year on that
No, I don't think we have to do that at all, Pat.
for 2018.
I see on the box up there, we're special guests.
You guys are very special. Yeah.
What does that mean? Exactly, special. We're not just a guest, we're special guests.
Special guests.
You get
God
to
bless
use the blue parking spot out front.
Yeah.
I'll explain it to you later, Brian.
Okay. I'm special, not deaf.
Come in the back room. I'll show you what I'm proud of.
Oh, wow. Hey.
Yeah, don't fall for that
I'm
anymore.
in baby making mode with those pipes, bro. Tell you what. Triggered.
Yeah.
Anyway. Wow.
Triggered the
Islamophobic.
Yeah.
He triggered the baby maker.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, tell us about how people can find your music, how they can follow you. I know you're going to be at Venom tomorrow night in beautiful downtown Newport Richey. What time does that show start?
Well, I think the doors open at 7, and we go on promptly at 8.
Nice.
Yeah, around 8.
Yeah.
Who else is playing with you guys at Venom? Usually a couple of people, a couple of bands play, right?
I've got that. Give me 5-10 minutes here.
Some good bands playing with us. Touring band. Here, you have to get up here on the mic. Oh, here's.
I'm sorry, that almost came out my nose. Dude.
I just keep talking. I'll let you know.
Definitely do that.
Take your time.
And try
Take
it
your time,
again.
Brian.
Take another drink.
I'm done. Thank you. Do you have a joke for me? Do you want to play one more game with me real quick? Just me and you?
No, we're on air. That's all we have is time.
No, I don't like. I feel like I'm being drawn into something.
You just might be.
Yeah, it's at us, Down From Trees, the Lockouts, MB Band, and Sopaz.
Nice. That's cool. So check out.
It's kind
Down
of
From
a
Trees.
whole eclectic evening, actually. It's with some ska, reggae, and alternative.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun, man.
This is tomorrow at Venom.
At Venom, yeah.
Correct.
That's right.
So, all right, here's what we're gonna do, Brave Brian. We're gonna do a dad joke challenge. This is the first time ever on the Kevin Holly Show. We're gonna do the dad joke challenge. Now, I've got a bunch of dad jokes up on the screen here. Don't read them all, okay? But what I want you to do, as I scroll up and down, I'll just stop it and you just pick one and read it to me. And if I laugh, I lose. And we'll go back and forth like tennis till somebody laughs.
You've never heard them before?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
These jokes?
Right.
No. You ready? You want to go first? Scrolling, and nobody. I'm not going to look at the board. Everybody else can look. You go ahead and pick one and read it to me. Let's see if I laugh.
He's never heard him before. His dad
Never.
Okay. I would avoid the sushi if I was you. It's a little fishy.
Is your name Brian?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is.
It is.
Well, it is.
Hey!
Ding, ding.
You almost got me there. All right. Brave Brian, would you like to go next since it was your turn?
I used to work in a shoe recycling shop. It was soul destroying.
It was soul destroying? It's pretty good. All right, I'll
Does
go.
an ear-to-ear grin work?
Nope.
I mean, that okay. You actually have to get a guff on.
That was
right?
actually a
Yeah.
pity ear-to-ear grin. He's
All right.
very good at it.
Brave Brian, here we go. Don't look at him, dude.
Well, how am I supposed to read it if I don't look at it?
I'm going to tell you one.
Oh, see, I'm not supposed to laugh. Okay, that'll be easy.
Okay, let's see here. Did I tell you the time I fell in love during a backflip? I was heels over head. Man, Brian's not going to laugh no matter what happens, man. This poker face, dude.
There is a matter of payment, and then laughter will ensue.
That's better than the dad joke.
Yeah.
That made me laugh. All right, you want to go next? Who wants to go next? You want to go next? We'll do both Brian's.
Okay.
Because I can tell he's chomping at the bit here. I'm scrolling though. I'm messing with his head
Go
now.
back the other way.
No, why are you yelling at him for reading them? He's looking for a good one. You're supposed to just read the first one you see, I think.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. The shovel was a groundbreaking invention.
I don't get it.
The shovel was a groundbreaking invention.
The shovel was a groundbreaking invention.
Okay, Brave Brian. Whenever the cashier at the grocery store asks my dad if he would like the milk in a bag, my dad replies, "No, just leave it in the carton."
Nice.
Just leave it in the carton. That was a fake laugh, and I'm not going to let that count. All right, this game is dying quickly.
5-4, so people admit that they are bad with fractions.
He's got one. Ready?
All right, Eric, you got.
What do you call a fat psychic? Roberto!
I don't even get it, dude. The way you said it. All right, we're done with this fucking stupid game, dude.
I don't even get it, man. I don't even get it that way. Somebody explain that
I
to
just
me.
combined two, and then it
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah, two things that make no sense, like
There you
like
go,
your haircut.
Eric.
Who's your dentist? Hey,
You missed mine, Kevin.
I heard
which
yours.
which was perfect with my algebra
5/4
test
of people
today.
bad with fractions or
Yeah.
something.
Tying
Fractions
that
aren't
in
algebra.
with my algebra
Did you get a
score.
haircut? Carlos!
Nobody heard a word you said. I'm sorry.
I said,
read my lips. Is that what we're doing now? Ah, wow. Stan says, what do you call a TKHS listener regretful? Then he also says...
Stan's obviously a big fan.
He says, make it stop. He's a big Stan. I'm a big Stan.
Hey, Lieutenant Stan.
He ain't got no ears, man. Holy crap, man. All right, so the band is Down from Trees. The music is badass. The name of the CD is Upright, and it's available on Bandcamp. One time at Bandcamp, the band Stand from Trees was really good. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Anyway, thank you guys for coming into the show. I had a blast. You guys are fantastic.
Thank you.
Your band is amazing. Pat will let you guys out. He'll probably try to grope you. If you're cool with that, I'm cool with that. If not, send me an email. I'll get with my PR team. We'll make sure it never happens again.
Unless they enjoyed it.
That's what I'm saying. That's fine.
Okay.
If you like it, just don't tell me anything about it.
I mean, he's been winking at me this whole
Oh,
time.
dude, wait till you touch your
They
thumbs.
got a new contact.
Just real quick.
Yeah, please.
Shameless plug on
I do have new content.
on Newport Richie here. Not only will we be at Venom's tomorrow, we're going to be at Verona
On the 19th.
on the 19th.
Well, how about that?
Where's
So
Verona?
you got 2 chances to see us.
Where's Verona?
Oh, wait a minute. You guys are playing with Coming Home the Band on the 19th at the Verona.
Aye.
Hell yeah. Guess what? That week, they're going to be in the studio with us.
All
They're
right,
going to
on.
be Cruel Curses, too.
Oh, dude, that's a great band, too, yeah.
We like them.
That's a great
When is that?
venue. That's going to be the 19th at Verona, which is like
They're
3
both going
lights
to be
up.
great shows, really.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So if you're a fan of Down from Trees, now that you've heard them on the Kevin Holly Show, I highly recommend you take that trip
And
up to
Newport
Newport Richie.
Richie's really not as far away, from Tampa as you think.
It's not, man.
It's a nice drive.
It's scenic drive.
It's very scenic.
Traffic's always good coming
Lots
from
of strip
Tampa.
malls.
Yeah, very
Lots
woodsy.
of shopping
Just good to
opportunities.
be home. Good to be home in Newport Richie.
Yeah, coming home to Newport Richie. Coming home the band on October 19th at the Verona, which is our friend Evan's brand new bar that he opened up. And everybody's been playing there. Yeah, you guys will love it there. I don't know if you've ever met Evan. He's a really cool dude. You guys will have a great time.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. I'll probably be able to make it out to that show. I might be able to make it out tomorrow night as well if I don't watch Open Mic Live like I usually do. So maybe I'll just.
Oh, you made me laugh.
Hey, that wasn't even a joke. That was being serious. No, I'm just kidding.
The last minute of the show.
No, we still have a whole
Winked it
third
in.
segment, bro.
Well,
but-
for their show.
Well, so we're going to go ahead and take our last break and see these guys out. I know they have somewhere to be tonight and work. I get it, dude. I totally appreciate you guys coming in. It was a blast having you. Pat, anything to the band before they leave?
No, it was really nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, you too, brother.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, man.
I'm
So-
actually going to see if I can make it out here tomorrow.
Come on.
Awesome. Yeah,
Come on.
cool.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the warning, Pat. Now,
I'm
probably
a cheap date. I don't drink.
I probably can't make the show now since Pat's going to be
I
there.
knew
But
that was coming.
yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, we'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show after this break. Again, Down from Trees, the band. Go to Facebook/Down from Trees and check out this band and buy some merch, buy some CDs, and have a good ass time. Thank you.
Right on.
All right, we'll be right back. Thanks, guys.
Tune in to the Kevin Holly Show. Live giraffes are being born every week on the IRN Internet Radio Network. Your masturbation station.
No diggity, I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it.
Hey, yo, this is the original Guido, Skinny Vinny, wrestling manager at ACW, and you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show. Why? Because your mother told you not to. Turn the freaking volume up, you monkey.
was over, checking myself in. Yet it was just weeks before that car was totaled. I'm staying at my dad's. All the time I thought I was clever. Who am I fooling? We all know I'm sick. I think it's fun, it's just beginning. I got it bad, 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 bad. To put a notice I'm not living. I got it bad, 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 bad. I think it's fun, it's just beginning. I got it bad, 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 bad. To put a notice I'm not living. I got it bad, 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 bad. Every day I used to think I'll have a drink.
My car, true or false, my Leaf is the fastest car in the world.
It's false. There's no way that your Nissan Leaf, all-electric, battery-powered birth control car is the fastest car on the planet.
Really?
There's no way. A Z06
How much
Corvette.
are you willing... See, now, are you willing to tug on Jay twice?
Well, are you going to get all analytical and say...
For that answer?
No.
Are you that confident?
No.
You're sort of laughing at me, making fun of my fucking car because it's a little nerdy, right?
A little?
And you know...
I can't say anything because I drive a PT Cruiser, man.
Oh, God!
Oh,
That's
right?
just as
and
gay.
it uses gas. But are you willing to? How much of a man are you willing to stand up behind your all tough talk, saying I'm full of shit? Are you?
Let me ask you.
Fastest car in the world, Nissan Leaf.
Let me ask you if you're going to like crud up the actual race. Is it going to be like a 10-foot race?
Straight out,
0 to
flat
2
out,
miles an hour.
Fastest car in the world, yes or no?
Fastest car in the world, yes or no? The Nissan Leaf.
Yes.
I'm not even going to Google it. I'm not going to even click it. I'm going to say no. There's no way.
You're wrong.
How am I wrong?
Google it.
I'm not going to. You Google it. You got a laptop. You Google it. Jesus, you snowflake. Oh, Trump's so bad. He's such a bad guy. Why is he bad? Oh, everything. Well,
See,
Google
this
it.
was so valuable. There's no way that he would believe
Listen,
this.
Mike, I don't believe for a second that
Mike,
the
do you
Nissan
believe
Leaf...
that the Nissan Leaf
I
is the
drove it,
fastest
dude.
car on the
It doesn't
planet?
even make noise. It's like a Jetsons. It's not even a Jetsons. The Jetsons
What's it,
cars...
when I prove you wrong?
It makes like a winding
this?
sound, kind of like a fan.
Yeah. You know? And when it backs up, it doesn't even do the dump truck backup. Like a beep, beep, beep. Instead, it's like a silent one. It goes beep, beep. It's really muted. You know, it's like super quiet. And I'm wondering if there's like a volume control. If there is a volume control on the backup beeper, then indeed it is gayer than the PT Cruiser. I'm just saying. You know?
Well, I think you have it in puss mode. Yeah.
There's no other mode for a Nissan Leaf.
You guys mock me.
There's no other mode. It's puss mode or pussier mode.
And you guys are going to be freaking so...
Look at him. He's
humiliated.
triggered. He's Googling it right now. What's the fastest car on the planet? Dude, I'm going to go with like a McLaren or, you know, some kind of Porsche or a Z06 Corvette or a Dodge Viper. Anything like that is going to be faster than a Nissan Leaf, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh my God! I'm not...
A Leaf?
Yeah, they call it
a Nissan.
Yeah,
entirely.
A Leaf.
A
Leaf?
They call it a Leaf. L-E-A-F.
That is not fucking cool.
Chris Glick on the Kevin Holly Show. When he's in the room, he's chatting off.
Hi, this is Kevin Holly, host of The Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network. Catch me this week on To Catch a Predator. Wait, what? Who wrote this? What? No.
To the topless dancers.
To the Puerto Rican girls, to the stewardesses flying around the world, around the world, around the
Oh yeah. I looked out the window, seen this bullhead. Ran to the fridge and pulled out an egg.
is she showing you pictures of Kevin naked over there?
Yeah, you want to buy one?
I used to know a girl, she had 2 pierced nipples and a black tattoo. We drink that Mexican beer, we live on Mexican food. Yeah, I wish I could have known back. Yes, back in time. Yes, you used to be the kind of girl that you would never leave. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do anything to give me what I need for my disease. She do anything. I can hear them talking in the real world. Yeah, but they don't understand that I'm happy in hell with my heroin girl. Yeah, with my heroin girl. If there used to be the kind of lover you would never leave. Yeah, she'd do anything to give me what I need for my disease. She'd do anything. I can hear them talking in the real world. Yeah, but they don't understand that I'm losing myself in a wild class hell. I'm just out of heroin girl. Yeah, with my heroin girl. Yeah, 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 yeah.
When something is consummated, that means that 2 people got fucked, and then you're coming along and 9 months later, asshole.
You came out the asshole? So did I.
I don't know how much these guys are. They're limited.
What the fuck? Why did I deserve that, man?
One of them went to a walk-in college, and the other one didn't go very far to school at all. He only lived a couple blocks away.
Walk-in college. There's such a thing in the past. There's walk-in colleges.
Welcome back to the Carmen Holly Show. It's worse than giving your grandfather poisonous hamburgers.
Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, Gold Bond, take 248, and action.
Hi, this is Shaq Diesel. I'm a spokesman for Gold Bond for cream. God damn it, I fucked it up. Can we do that again? Man, this is ridiculous. Shaq, you can't do nothing right. Yo, shut up, Barkley. I'm gonna get right this time.
Cut. All right. Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, Gold Bond, and take 285, and action.
Hi, this is Shaq Diesel for Gold Bond foot powder. I love Gold Bond foot powder. So does my good friend Charles Barkley. Man, you'd be stupid not to get yourself the Gold Bond foot powder. Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, don't be ridiculous. Oh, God damn it. We do it one more time. I promise I'll get it right. Shaq's gonna get it right.
Cut. All right. Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, Gold Bond, foot powder, and take 286, and action.
Hi, I'm Shaq Diesel for Gold Bond foot powder. Be like me and put that foot powder cream on your feet, fool. Don't be an asshole like Charles Barkley. Man, that's ridiculous, Shaq. Man, that's terrible. Terrible. Man, you terrible. Barkley, I'll let you start this one. We'll get it right this time. Yeah, let me start this one. You're terrible. You're ridiculous.
Cut. Okay. All right. Gold Bond, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley. Take 287.
All right, I had to kill that with fire. I don't know what the hell that was all about, but welcome back to the final segment of the Kevin Holly Show, everybody. How about Down from Trees, Pat? How cool are those guys?
Who's that?
The band that was just in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
those guys.
Right.
It was awesome, right?
No, really nice guys. And I find out, like, as they're leaving, that they're nerds. You couldn't have opened with that, Kev? Couldn't have opened with that, Kev?
Why do you got to disparage the name of our guests like that, Pat?
I'm not disparaging the name of the guest.
You called them nerds, Pat.
Well, that's not disparaging if you are a nerd. It's sort of like a black person making a black joke.
I don't think that's even comparable, Pat.
It is. They, like, work IT. So I was like, we actually speak the same language.
Yeah, is that Farsi? What is that? What kind of language is that? Is that Ebonics?
Binary.
Binary? Bing, bing. Have you heard that montage of Trump doing the bing, bing stuff?
No, but he is the bing binger.
He is the bing binger. I'm looking in the chat room here, and Stan says, you are lucky the back button is broken on my laptop. Nitwit says, the show sounds better if you hit Alt F4. Is that your language, Pat?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, Stan says, those guys are friends with Mike Peter. What did you expect? Nerds. No, they were totally cool, man.
Mike Peter's a nerd?
No, Mike Peter's not a nerd.
Well, what was the association then?
I don't
what
know.
did you expect if you're a...
I don't know, man. I'm not Stan. Is my name Stan? Do I look like Lieutenant Stan to you?
Shorter.
Without
the legs.
Don't be short with me. Stop being short with me, Pat. You dick. Oh, man.
Shorter without the legs.
So, all right, well...
I just had short right there, buddy.
Pat's on hallucinogenics. The hallucinogens?
Yes. I've just taken LSD because I'm 50, almost 53, and why the hell not?
You should LSD's nuts. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Oh, man. So, well, Pat, it's that time of the show where we get into things.
Popping up, swallowing my kids. She's popping up.
Oh, man, this is
her father must be very proud.
Shut up, Pat! I'm trying to talk. This is the part of the show where we get into strange news.
It's time for the Kevin Holly Show news featuring Jay, Pops, Homeless Chuck.
Here's my impersonation of Pat.
Holly.
Hold on, wait for it.
Where you'll hear more about news, a little bit more information about what's in the news and what's new with the news on the Kevin Holly Show.
Here's my impersonation of you, Pat. Ready? On break.
What was that?
That was a bong rip. That was my impersonation of you taking a bong rip. A bong rip.
Well, that didn't happen.
Ripping the bong. I know, there's not even a bong here. And if there was a bong, you would not rip it.
No, I cannot do that.
No, I know.
Not for a year and a half.
A year and a half?
Maybe a year.
Wow.
Depends on how algebra goes. You know, so I added another half a year just for algebra.
How many days would that be, Pat?
I don't know.
So,
too many.
What do we got in the news,
After
Pat?
that, I'm golden now, so I can joke.
You ever have a facial before, Pat?
The night is young.
Well, clients who received a vampire facial at a New Mexico spa may have been exposed to what?
Oh, time to take a pill, Kevin.
Oh, it's story time on the Kevin Holly Show.
Story time.
Clients who received vampire facials at a New Mexico spa may have been exposed to what?
HIV.
HIV is the correct answer, Pat. Holy crap.
That's terrible.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering what a vampire facial actually is. The New Mexico Department of Health is urging clients who received a vampire facial or another injection-related procedure at an Albuquerque spa earlier this year to be tested for HIV and hepatitis B and C.
Well, they can cure that, which is amazing.
VIP spa is that vampire IP spa? I think it is, actually, yeah. It was inspected by the state health department and other licensing agencies after a client developed an unspecified infection that may have resulted from a procedure done there, according to a health department news release. The Albuquerque facility has since closed indefinitely. Now, does it ever really...
Oh.
I mean, if it's a vampire facial, does it ever really close, or is it just there forever? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Why would they be like vampire facials? I don't know what those are. I'm already confused with this.
Nitwit in the chat room says a vampire facial is where I eat a rare steak while I jack off on your face.
With HIV. Apparently.
Well, apparently there was one red flag upon inspecting the spa, and that was the storage, handling, and disposal of needles.
Which they just reused.
Apparently, you got to cut corners somewhere, you know. I mean, but a vampire facial, it's like, who doesn't love giving facials, right? That's like the gift that keeps on giving. A vampire facial. I mean, I'd like to know more about that.
No, I don't think it's the best marketing plan ever.
I don't know, man. The spa offered beauty treatments, including the vampire facial, a procedure that extracts platelets from a client's own blood, and that is then injected into the face through microneedling. Pat, you're into microneedling, aren't you?
I'm still at blood.
I microneedle as much as I possibly can, you know? That's called fucking.
Yeah. Microneedling. Boy, you set me up for that one, too. You know, the self-deprecation was there, and I totally missed it.
So, the facial purportedly produces a more youthful-looking complexion. It confirms your theory that facials make you look younger.
Oh, this keeps you that way, too. You're never going to get old.
It's not that... Yeah, well, maybe you're right. Lully Ruiz, guilty! Owner of VIP Spa, said she only used disposable needles, but apparently she used them over and over again, you know? Yeah, you throw them out, but you can't keep using them.
Yeah, no.
Oh, man. She says, I open them in front of my clients every time they come. Every time they come.
It was spelled differently, though.
For the vampire facial.
Yes.
Wow.
I get that.
People are dying to get in. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that doesn't even deserve a joke drum.
Now would be a good time for that fake audience clap that I mentioned earlier.
The fake audience clap? We have a real audience
We have a real
here.
audience clap.
Yeah,
the audience button.
Dude. There you go, Pat. You ask, you shall receive.
They are on cue, too. Tonight.
Any other buttons you'd like to hear tonight,
They
Pat?
are on cue. That's not a button. We have a real audience.
I know, but I have other buttons so that I could, just throwing that out there for you, Pat.
I'm telling you. Yeah, if you utilize that audience button more, you turn this into like the Archie Bunker or something.
Archie Bunker, really?
Archie Bunker show, yes.
All right. Anyway, I want everybody to be sure, everybody to be happy to know that they don't have anything. So you go to get a vampire facial and you leave with nothing except that beautiful, youthful smile and facial complexion.
No, you leave there the Walking Dead, literally, with HIV.
What would you rather be, a vampire or a wizard?
Wizard, come on.
Why, because you got crystal balls?
You get the neat shoes.
Neat shoes?
Yeah, they're cool. Like, they've got to be specially pointy shoes to make the magic work.
Nitwit says we need a slow clap.
That'd be
well, here,
nice.
how
A
about
golf clap.
You just got boned.
Sorry, I was scrolling.
You got a golf clap in there?
I do. No, it's a slow clap. It's where I say, that's funny.
You need a golf clap.
Well, I have a marijuanagolf.com
How
clap.
can you call yourself a comedy show without having a golf clap?
I'm sorry, but I had a vampire facial and now I got the clap.
How can you be sponsored by Marijuana Golf without having a marijuana golf clap?
I have it. It's right here.
That's not a golf clap.
That's a lot of people golf clapping at the same time,
This is
Pat.
golf clap.
How's it go?
Kind of not serious. Yeah,
Whatever, Pat. Golf claps suck. Slow clap bullshit. All right, so that happened. We'll just go ahead and get out of that one and move on to me. When I eat food I cook to myself, Pat.
Oh, God, it's so good. So good.
So good and tasty. Oh God, it's so good.
Seems to like the food.
He's
that
a fat
eating.
guy with a chef hat.
That's a guy?
Yeah, that
Okay.
food looked
I wasn't
gross.
sure about that.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. You ever cook for yourself, Pat, or do you eat fast food constantly?
Both.
What do you cook for yourself? If I was to go to Pat Shit Crazy's house for dinner, what would you prepare for me?
Chicken marsala.
Chicken marsala, really? Do you use a fine white wine?
Although, I've been dying to make a nice piccata because somebody brought that up earlier. So, yeah, probably.
What's a piccata?
Would I use a wine to make
don't you-
marsala? Like, you mean like marsala wine?
Oh, I would imagine so. Like a fine white wine. Don't you hit a...
Probably try to use marsala wine for the chicken marsala.
I mean, growing up in the MS-13, we hit piccatas all the time with bats and got candy at the end.
Yes, Mad Dog marsala.
Mad Dog marsala. This shit good. It's the best goddamn marsala ever had. Mad Dog 2020. Mad Dog marsala goddamn good.
It's not quite the aperitif.
I'll tell you
but
what.
it reduces well.
I said I'll go to my auntie's house and I'm like, goddamn, that's some good goddamn marsala. Mad Dog marsala.
Marsala. That would be like a great Italian boxer, wouldn't it?
No, I'm thinking of Deion Sanders, like getting Marcella at his grandmama's house. You know, he'd be like, Deion, love that goddamn Mad Dog Marcella.
But you could also have, like, in this corner, coming in at 148 pounds, Kevin Mad Dog Marsala.
I come out like a what is this, midget wrestling?
145 pounds, 5'2", 145 pounds.
That's bull. Oh my God! Breaking news tomorrow on Hoppy Hour. The beautiful Carmen from the Mike Calta Show will be appearing on Hoppy Hour. How about that?
Why can't you get someone like that, Kevin?
Well, because I'm not Ryan Hoppy. I'm not 6'8", dude. Goddamn 6'8". I ate some goddamn Mad Dog Marcella.
Down from Trees was great.
Yeah.
But can we...
What?
Can you work
Maybe
on
get
that?
some women in here?
Can you work on that?
I'll do what I can, Pat.
We're not allowed prostitutes. Because some freaked out rule that you got here. I don't know why.
Speaking of...
I respect it.
Speaking of boxing events, do you know who Steve Willis is?
Any relation to Bruce Willis?
No, none at all. The exact
Okay, then I do
opposite.
not
He's a
know.
bald black guy, not a bald white guy.
And I do not know.
He's the most enthusiastic referee in all of the land. In all of the glorious land.
He could be related to Bruce Willis.
Check out
They're
this...
both bald.
Check out this short video, Pat. I want you to tell me what you see here.
That's a young Bruce Willis right there is what I see.
That's a black Bruce Willis right there, man. But he's a good-looking man. Here you go. Watch this guy as a referee. If it would stop scrolling, that'd be fantastic.
I would like to fix his bow tie.
What's wrong with his bow tie?
It's crooked. I just want to reach in there and fix it.
You're crooked. Here you go. Check this out.
That was slanderous.
How is it slanderous?
Don't know. I just wanted to sound offended. Taking some dramatic license thing.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Look how excited he gets, man. Oh, man, it's going to sit here and scroll. And... All right. I've had enough. I've had enough of this. Pause it. Make it stop. There we go. There's a better video. Anyway.
How would you like to Uber around in that?
That looks like a cockpit.
It does, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
have you ever been
It's
in a
new
cockpit?
Dodge Ram.
Have you ever been in a cockpit before, Pat?
I'm not going to fall for that one.
Well, fall for what?
A pit, your little cockpit thing where you're going to say, well, you pulled it out of your mouth when you were done with me.
I'm
Something like that.
just asking if you've ever been in a cockpit before. I mean, you had a Nissan Leaf.
No,
that had a
I have
very
not.
intricate set of instruments.
No, I've never been in a cockpit, Kevin.
Do you like to work the instruments, Pat?
Never been in a cockpit. Now, how's your joke going to work now?
It's not a joke. I'm asking you legitimately if you've ever been
Okay, yes,
inside
I've been
of
in
a
a
cockpit.
cockpit.
Yeah, well, how did you feel about it? Did you feel the instruments? Did you grab the stick, Pat?
The cockpit stick.
I was just asking, man. I'm curious, you know.
Yes.
Are you
No.
curious, aren't you? If we're both curious,
By curious.
You said it, not me.
There you go.
I mean, if you mark the tape.
Mark the tape.
Pat's come out tonight.
I'm curious.
Oh man, you know there's a walk-in chapel on the 3rd floor of the Dump Tower now.
Yes, there is.
We literally, because
There
it's
are legal
legal,
services.
we could walk in there, pay a couple few $100, and get gay married. I know. I mean, I'm not gay, and it wouldn't make me gay if I married you. It would make you gay.
And it would also make me like a polygamist.
You're already a polygamist. You have 3 wives.
But I'm only married to one, even though I haven't seen her in like 3 years.
Can I get her number? I mean, I know it's only been 3 years,
Somewhere in Southeast Asia.
but I love Southeast Asia. Is it Malaysia?
I don't know where she is.
Is it Eurasia?
Yeah, somewhere over there.
Somewhere in
Yeah.
Asia.
So, but if we did that married thing, I'd get arrested. You'd be.
But how? They wouldn't.
I couldn't trust you while I was in prison. And you
Well,
sure as
here's
hell
what we'll
couldn't
do.
trust me.
What we'll do.
If I was in prison.
No,
I'd
no,
be
no,
cheating
no.
on your ass left and right. think I'm gonna stay.
Oh, God. Dude, if we got gay married and then immediately had
My
it.
celibacy for you?
Yeah, no, well, sure. But then immediately you would keep it for a very long time.
Presumptuous.
But then we would get a dude divorced immediately after, and then I could get half your shit.
Well, when we get married, you're going to be getting half my shit. You're going to be getting all of it.
Are you asking me out right now, dude?
Needling it.
Micro needling your
little
shit. Huh?
micro needle of yours.
I'll unclog your pipes, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Here, feel that little micro needle.
No big deal.
So
Speaking
there's
of
a vagina.
yes.
Oh, there we go.
There we
now
go.
this is the one.
This is the one. A woman is suing Samsung for $1.8 million after the cell phone got stuck inside of her vagina.
Now you had made a comment about
She's
this
hot,
on
dude.
social media, didn't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, I've requested all the evidence that was submitted, to the court. It should be public knowledge. I want to see photos, particularly.
Well, I have it right here. An
Of,
Albuquerque woman
the,
is suing Samsung for $1.8 million after she necessitated medical attention after inserting her cell phone inside her vagina and was unable to retrieve it for 96 hours.
Yes.
And she had it set on vibrate, from what I heard.
So,
Thank you.
You had made a comment on social media, though. And I had suggested, allegedly, yes. And I had suggested from your comment that, because, that we try to pull our own lawsuit off like that.
Mhm. I have a
and you let
Samsung
me-
right here.
And you let me, I've got my note, which is good for like 10
That's
feet of
pretty
water.
big, yeah.
Right?
I don't know if I can handle that.
And I was going to say, I could accidentally
Mhm.
shove this up your ass.
Sure, here's a rubber glove.
But then Jaybird comes on, jumps into the thread,
Mhm.
and says, for $1.8 million,
Yeah.
I'll shove the damn thing up my pee-pee. He said pee-pee.
Referring to the urethra.
His urethra.
Urethra Franklin is an
Yes.
awesome name for a fucking punk band.
Which would be painful with my particular smartphone. But my reply to him was that you can stick it up your pee-pee if you want. I don't care how we get it into Kevin's ass. It's just as long as it ends up in Kevin's ass.
Well, I mean, yeah.
We just got more people in our lawsuit now.
That's a tall order, Pat. That's a tall order.
We found it's going to go in Kevin's ass via Jaybird's penis.
Well, I don't know if I want to do that because Salma Bryant, 39 years old, and that's her picture.
That's an
She's
extra million.
gorgeous.
Her? The Walmart?
No,
woman?
no, not the Walmart lady.
Oh,
That
up there.
girl.
There
Yeah,
we
yeah.
go.
The
yes.
one crying. I love when they cry.
pretty cute, too.
She's hot. Yeah. Well, yeah, some side boob on that one.
Well, she just pulled a freaking smartphone out of her vagina.
Did she pull
I'd be
it out?
crying, too.
I don't know if she pulled it out.
Is that when it happened? She's crying.
That's her in court suing Samsung.
I thought did they just take it out then?
I don't know. Let's read.
crying.
She claims her medical bills at the University of New Mexico Hospital amount to $1,168,000, and that she has suffered from severe psychological distress because of the whole ordeal. Bryant said she first inserted the cell phone inside her vagina as a dare from one of her friends. God, I want to hang out with all of her friends, but quickly realized that the phone would not come out. I wanted to see how it would feel to put my cell phone on vibration mode inside of me just for fun, but it soon turned out to be a nightmare.
Is she
told the
dating
judge.
anyone? Or
apparently she's dating
super cute.
somebody Chinese, maybe.
She's rich too.
Yeah, so Samsung is definitely at fault here as they offer no warning about the dangers and potential risks during the insertion of their products inside their clients' male or female body cavities or genitals.
But they could argue from an IT perspective that it would act as an RFID protector, right? So it would help protect it if a woman
solar storm.
If a woman carried it there when they were shopping and such, they wouldn't have to worry about someone accessing their bank account.
Exactly, with all this
Because
Amazon online shopping,
you wouldn't be
you
able
walk in, you walk out.
the RFID, the radio frequency,
The RFID, yeah.
the RFID wouldn't be able to transmit past the vagina. I don't think so. Again, if we simulated this here in the studio by shoving my phone with the RFID on up your ass, we could see if that does in fact. Although we don't have an RFID tag, we need to be able to read it.
We'll get one off the bathroom.
Yeah, but I do believe it would be. Oh yeah, we could use your ass to.
And then John would know where I'm at all the time.
We could just, oh my God, we could just take the security guard's little RFID tag, shove that up your ass.
Sure, and then
walk
he's
you
always
into the
asking,
bathroom.
like, when's your show next? All I'd have to do is fart, and he'd be like, bam, it's on.
Yeah,
you know?
and then we could stand you up to that thing in the bathroom and see if that would actually protect it. Because if it would, I would argue from Samsung's point that that's just a new feature.
Sure, yeah. Now, speaking of features.
It's the vagina case.
Mike Peter from IRN says, did she call the Geek Squad first? I didn't get the message. Nitwit says she's now dating an Xbox controller. And there's more to it, Pat. A Samsung spokesman said that they would not comment on this case at the moment, but explained that an out-of-court settlement was still an option on the table. Now get this. Apple faced a similar lawsuit in 2014 after a man had attempted to swallow 14 iPhones and ended up in the emergency room for mercury poisoning. Apple was eventually forced to legally specify that their products were not fit for human consumption, and the man was conceded an undisclosed amount of money. Now, Pat, you've had 14 hot dogs at the same time, right?
Never.
Were they sausages, maybe?
Never.
I remember something with you in 14. Was it?
She said she was 18.
Okay, my bad. I for some reason I thought it was 14 hot dogs at the same time. I don't know.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the 14 hot dogs at the fair.
Yeah, at the fair. Yeah, it was. You walked past the guess your weight guy and went right to the hot dog eating table, but
they went back to the guess your weight guy afterwards. I was way off.
Didn't they make you suck them out of a tube?
They did. I thought that was strange.
That was weird. Yeah, but
and
you
the guy
still
was
had to
touching himself while I did it.
Yeah.
So and one of those burly fair guys. I was like, "What are you doing, man?
What are you doing, man?"
That's like me too.
Oh, hey, man.
So I do like this one. I thought that was great.
Have you ever been accused of being too greedy? Wrongfully accused of being too greedy? Hashtag me Jew. Thank you. Have you ever been wrongfully accused of being a racist?
Yes.
Hashtag me Tsoon.
To sue?
Mike,
me what?
You never heard Tsoon as a derogatory term for an African American?
No. I've never heard that. Why would I hear that? Because I'm not a freaking racist. You freaking
Apparently
racist.
my brother is, because
Why
he came
would
up
you?
with that one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But
have you ever rapped about? This is off the dome, folks. Have you ever rapped really potty mouthed lyrics into a microphone about sex and stuff like that? Hashtag Me Too Live Crew.
Me Too Live Crew. Yeah, that was better. That was a good one.
Thank you. Have you ever been? Hold on, there's more coming to me.
If you can remember them from stealing them off of somebody else's.
No,
work.
I made all those up except for the Tsoon one.
Really?
That one I stole from my alleged family member. Let me
You're
see
alleged.
here. I know I have one more, and it's in my messages here. Let me see here. Bam, bam. I got it right here, Pat. Let me just pull up the old Samsung out of my vagina here, and
I think that's
there we
just
go.
Wonderful.
Pat, you've probably been wrongfully accused of being a closet homosexual. Hashtag Metro.
Metro.
Metro. Metro. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Yeah, no, that one went right over my head.
Normally it goes right in your head. Thank you. I'll be all right. Hold on. Wow, I digress, Pat.
So now I guess Samsung's
What's the biggest thing you've ever had in your pee-pee hole,
Is there
Pat?
going to be a big
What's
thing?
the largest thing you've ever inserted in your body, Pat?
A large tube. Is there a is there going to be a warning on the back of my phone now?
Not
that
now.
Says don't put it in the future.
Yeah.
It says don't put it in
Not-
your vagina.
Not fit for human consumption.
No, but that's not consumption.
Did she
They're gonna
consume it
have
with
to-
her vagina?
No. She just. This is not to be inserted into your vagina.
No.
They're going to have to put the warning, like McDonald's had to put, caution, coffee's freaking hot, idiots.
If you've ever
On there,
inserted a phone into a body cavity and put it on vibrate, please call the show. I'd love to hear from you. 727-237-6010.
We would like to represent you.
Sure, yes.
But really, I mean, they're going to literally have to do that now. What the hell? Really? Are they going to have to put a warning on the phone so you don't put it in the vagina? Women want equality, and I'm not sure this really moves them forward on that.
I know.
I've been fighting for their equality. I've been writing about how they should be allowed to be able to have their boobies exposed. It pisses me off that I can walk outside, take off my shirt, not be arrested.
Here we go.
I would take it off here, but Kevin would go into trigger his baby making mode. But if a woman did that outside, she would be arrested. So, I'm just saying, women should be able to take off their tops.
If you're Puerto Rican, and you know how African Americans to each other say like my N-word, right? If you're Puerto Rican, can you say my chupacabro or chupacabron?
Isn't that like a varmint of some sort?
It's the goat sucker. Yeah,
chupacabra.
It kills goats in the night.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's like a mystical creature.
My chupacabron. What's happening, my chupacabron? No, that probably wouldn't fly. Yeah,
it doesn't really roll off the tongue.
What does roll off your tongue, Pat?
You.
That's just not funny, dude.
Oh, it should be. Couldn't laugh, you have to cry.
Quit being Hitler critical, Pat. Yeah, Hitler Chris.
I'm very sensitive about all this. I don't get to see the playbook.
You know who's really sensitive about stuff like that?
I really want to. You've been going through that. I really want to just see. I remember all of the. It's just all pictures.
Man.
It's all pictures of penises. That's what I want to see. It's just all little drawings.
It really is,
dude.
It totally is, man. There's
every page.
It's a picture of dicks everywhere.
It's like in the movie The Shining, where it's just all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. This is just thousands of drawings of penises.
Oh, dude.
Big ones, little micro penises. Every
if you watch
imaginable size penis.
If you watch
your
wife, the one you're still married to legally, get railed by another man, and he's a ninja, is that nun-chuckleding? Nun-chuckleding?
Yeah.
If you're at a St. Patty's Day parade and you watch your wife get railed by a leprechaun, is that luckleding?
Luckleding.
Maybe? No?
Maybe.
Am I crashing and burning?
Crashing and burning.
If you watch your wife get railed at a German pub, is that Klucktoberfest?
You said if.
Klucktoberfest?
You said if, as if that hasn't happened.
If
with me,
if you watch your wife,
so proud that you assume that, being that I've spent so much time over there.
If you watch your wife get railed by a guy with no fingertips, is that knuckleding?
That would be.
Oh,
and I think you're offending people without fingertips.
Oh my god.
That's like they have protections against such comedic things under the ACA.
If Marty McFly bangs your wife while you watch, but it's in the future.
I paid extra for that.
And you're back in time to watch him do it.
He was hurting for work.
Before he was all shaky and shit. Is that
Parkinson's with like a little vibrator?
Is that Dockleding?
His little hand was like a little vibrator. I said, "Don't smoke that marijuana."
Oh my god, dude! If you watch your wife get railed by a Canadian hockey player,
again, you say yeah.
At the ice rink where you crashed
watched.
Well, shut up! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you, sir.
Oh my god!
If you watched your wife get railed at the hockey rink where you crashed the Zamboni by a Canadian hockey player, would that be knuckleding? Thank you. I'm done. Oh my god. Yes. Ted Nugent's in the studio tonight, Pat. See this camo hat that I got so I can look like you?
Well, I don't really like him anymore. He's sort of
it's all about
But I seen his Whiplash
Bash.
Bash.
Ride a buffalo and shoot a bow and arrow and
I saw like 3 of the Whiplash Bash New Year's City.
Whiplash Bash, yes. I was very, very good with the Whiplash Bash. Yes.
Somebody's watching the show. Quick, turn it off.
Oh, man. Let's look at the chat room. What does it say? It says, make it stop. I have a tip for you. Warning, please do not insert phone into front hole. What about the back hole? Pat, there's no warning for that, bro. I could videotape that camera.
Comedian that you had,
John Jacobs.
Happy
birthday, John Jacobs.
That was funny as shit, that comment he made about, but she offered me the hole.
It's all about the hole. Yes.
It's all about the hole.
It's all about the hole.
At the very end of his skit, he had me like crying laughing when he said that.
He's a funny dude, man. So he had a surprise birthday party last night at the Iberian Rooster where they hold an open mic, him and Shannon Kelly. And
I was wondering where that was.
Yeah, she created a private Facebook group to invite everybody to go down there. I was lucky enough to get an invite, but I couldn't make it. But they also had the option to post a video for John to look at after the surprise was given up, so that he can go back and see people that weren't that weren't able to make it. And there's a couple of videos I actually saved them that are really, really funny. There's one here from Moonshine Miller, Steve Miller, who's been in the studio before. Check this one out. This is Steve Miller's video to John Jacobs wishing him a happy birthday. I thought it was funny. John's been on the show. He's one of the funniest Tampa comics. Here we go. Check it out. Oh, wait. What did I do? There we go. Let me just play that like that. There it is.
John Jacobs. We've shared hotel rooms. We've shared stages. We've shared DUI checkpoints. Such good memories. Every time you take the stage, I think to myself, are you the one? And then you brown the meats, and I realize that you're not. You're a tireless promoter of Tampa Bay comedy and a champion of Randy Holton. And for all of that, I say thank you.
Vote for Randy.
And happy 32nd birthday. Love you, man.
Randy Holton will be on Open Mic Live tomorrow night, and guess who's doing the interview?
That was Randy Holton?
No, that's Moonshine Miller. Randy Holton. You met Randy. He's the guy running for governor or senator, depending on what he chooses.
I love that guy.
Yeah, I know. He's going to be on Open Mic Live tomorrow night, man. And guess who's going to be interviewing him? They have a special guest that's going to conduct the interview.
Did he win the primary?
I think so. Guess who's going to interview him, Pat?
Who?
Johnny Jones.
No way, dude.
Yeah, dude, you got to watch it. It'll be hilarious. Here's a video from Ashley Dudone. Is that how you say it? I'm not familiar with this guy, but his video is hilarious. It's very short and quick. Wishing Mr. Jacobs a happy birthday.
Hey, John. Sorry I can't make it tonight. Happy birthday, and have a good night, because if you don't, I'm going to throw this fucking cat in the river.
He's holding the cat, and he's on a balcony overlooking the river. I thought that was funny. That made me laugh pretty hard. Oh, look, I made a video for John. Oh, let's check it out. Yeah, hey, happy birthday, John. Sorry I couldn't make it. I had prior engagements. I got to eat all these fucking cheese balls right now. It was so good.
Was that
Happy birthday, man. Love you, man. It's so good. Happy birthday, man. It's a lot of orange balls in my mouth right there, Pat. How many balls were there? Did you count them? 17 balls. Well, she said she was 17. Anyway, did you see that Lil Xan got hospitalized after eating too many Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
No, I did not. What a pussy.
Yeah, what a pussy, man. I mean, you saw how many Cheetos I had. Those are cheesy poofs, cheese balls. Actually, balls, cheese balls.
Are they going to have to put warnings on Cheetos, Flaming Hot Cheetos now that says, caution, Cheetos, these Cheetos are flaming hot.
They're flaming hot. Speaking of flaming hot.
What's the fucking name of it, you dumbass?
Speaking of flamers, Stand Down Dare in the chat room says, I love Johnny Jones. He's my black Kevin Hawley. I'll take that all day long. That's a compliment. I love
this
Johnny
guy
too.
doesn't look like the sharpest freaking tool in the shed anyway.
Nitwit says we should go through your camera roll next. He is trying to hone his interview skills for his show, Mad Control. So Stan offered him a spot on Open Mic Live. I think that's great. Mad Control's a lot of fun. Go on Facebook /Mad Control. Dude, you can't miss it. Johnny Jones, fantastic. Really nice guy. So check this out. Lil Xan, a.k.a. Diego. Look at those face tattoos, bro.
You're jealous, aren't you?
He's got, under his right eye, 3 Z's and the word lover. Like he loves Xanax or he loves to sleep. I'm not quite sure, but I think you sleep a lot on Xanax, maybe. Anyway.
Are you jealous?
No, I'm overzealous. You know, I have better tattoos, not on my face.
You got the teardrops removed, right?
No, I never had them. But people do cry when they look at me.
You winked at me when you said that.
I do wink at you a lot. So I might be on Open Mic Live. I asked Stan. I don't want to crash his show. I just wanted to sit in and watch because I love Randy Holden and I love Johnny Jones. But we just got invited to go watch Down from Trees locally right here in Newport Richie. So I'm gonna have to flip a coin on that, man. Although I've already said that I would be there at the concert, so I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I can't do both. I don't know, man.
I'm trying to figure out how many is too many Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
I'm gonna tell you in a second, but first, Stan.
Oh, it gives a number?
Yeah, Stan says, bitches sleep on Stanex. Oh, shit! Stanex! Hey, man, you got any Stannies? Then get some Xannies for Stannies. Xannies for Stannies, man. Dicks out for Stannies. On Monday afternoon, Lil Xan shared a picture to his Instagram of him riding in the back of an ambulance, implying that he was on his way to the hospital. At the time, it is unknown what happened to, I think it's pronounced Xan, X-A-N, as we were simply going off the photo, but it turns out he apparently ate too many Flamin' Hot Cheetos and it messed up the lining of his stomach. And there is what looks like a picture, that's his Instagram of him, and that's just a shot of the inside of a... It says, pray for hashtag Lil Xan, he had to go to the hospital. Yeah, I went to the hospital today. This is probably how he sounds. I'm not familiar with him. He probably sounds like this. Yeah, I went to the hospital today. Getting rid back from this too. I just want to let everybody know now in the hospital now I don't get any drugs. But I guess I ate too many hot Cheetos and it ripped something in my stomach.
I'm just going to stick with my original comment of what a freaking pussy.
It says, something in my stomach opened a little bit and I puked a little blood, so we good. We good. I puke a little blood, we good.
He is the blood now. Oh, dear God. I can't believe that actually happened.
Little blood. So we good.
Laughing while mentioning the hot Cheeto part.
This report comes just days after Xan made headlines for saying he's not actually quitting music in the wake of Mac Miller's passing either. In fact, he got 2 new songs, on the way, coming soon, and he's headed to New York to kick off his second tour. Homeboy,
now we know what this was about.
Here's a little
It's
video.
like every time someone comes out with to release a new video or a movie, they have to do something sensational or stupid. This is just definitely on the stupid side.
His Twitter handle is Zanxiety. I think Stan needs Stanxiety. I suffer from Stanxiety.
Stanxiety.
Oh, it's horrible. I need some Stanex for my Stanxiety. What am I going to do, man? Let's hear it. Little Stanxiety.
Yeah, I went to the hospital today. Getting ready to pack for this tour. I just want to let everybody know I was in the hospital, not due to any drugs, but I guess I ate.
I didn't do any drugs, but I ate too many Cheetos.
And,
how many?
It ripped something in my stomach open, so I puked a little blood. So we get, hey yo, New York, we coming, yeah! Look at all this shit I'm packing.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say it wasn't the Cheetos that did it. It was probably
Stanzati, just want to let everybody know that I'm good, healthier than ever I've ever been, ready to kick off my third tour in New York in a couple days. Also, be careful, hot Cheetos are one hell of a drug.
I'm surprised the Cheeto people don't like freaking try to sue him or some shit. Prove what he's saying. Because that could damage their brand.
I gotta make a track like that, dude.
I know.
I'm gonna put it on wax.
I know.
I'm gonna put it on
I
wax.
don't want to encourage you. I don't want to encourage you.
Give me a dope beat, bro. I need a dope beat right now.
A dope beat?
I need a dope beat.
You seem to be dope beating yourself over there.
Dope beating off right now.
Dope beating yourself.
Going off on the
over there.
beat.
You need one. You're having one.
All right, that's enough of that. Oh man, where's the make it stop on that? Kevin, show Pat the video I sent in Messenger.
It's really
Okay.
hard to beat the cell phone in the vagina.
The cell phone in the vagina.
It's really tough to follow that act right there.
Look, there's
What
an
else we
option
got?
that says show older. That's probably not on your computer. Something you would do. Oh, I already showed this to Pat. Let's go ahead and play it anyway. This is classic, man.
Oh, that was great. I laughed my ass off.
Here we go. It's not playing.
That you got to click on it.
I did.
Click it again.
I don't know why it's not playing, Pat. It's just not
broke it.
fucking playing, dude.
You broke it.
I don't know how I could have, because it's like right here.
Your little soundy thing's broken.
Maybe if I make it bigger. Pat, help me make it bigger.
No. You want me to take my shirt off again?
No. It won't let me play it. What the hell?
That doesn't help.
Anyway, it's basically...
That's a sign right there.
Yeah, that's...
Hey, you got a little phone button. You should click that.
It's all right. We only have a few minutes left in the show, but I do have one thing I wanted to get to. I don't want your take on this. A restaurant employee was arrested after a video came out of him spitting on his customer's pizza. Now watch, this is so gross, dude. Watch the amount of spit that goes onto this pizza, dude. Ready? Here we go. It's only 4 seconds long. Oh, bro. And then he puts the sauce right on top. That is like more than somebody who dips tobacco. That's an amazing amount of spit. That's like when somebody comes in your mouth, Pat, and you spit it out on a pizza.
I wouldn't know, Kevin.
Look at that. That's like a river of jizz coming out of your mouth, Pat.
Explain to me how you know how that feels. Actually, don't. Is he still employed there?
No, they fired him.
No, they didn't.
They fired him, dude.
See, if that was Starbucks, they would, make him go to timeout or something.
All right. Where's the little phone button? That's what you're trying to tell me to press?
Yeah.
Let's see if this one works.
No, that would see the phone button was to actually call the person who.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't know why it won't let me. That'll forward it.
Previously, you were on stand downs, so.
I don't know how to do that, Pat.
Is your little sound thing off over there?
No, man, it's all good. Everything else is playing, Pat. But I bet I could pull it up on my phone and play it. I mean, we're almost out of time here, but I'm going to make it happen for Stan.
Is my sound working? Now I'm worried my sound's not working.
I hope your sound stops working. That would be great for all of our listeners, man. I'll tell you what. Pat.
Would have been great for the next person going into the bathroom.
Who's going to the bathroom?
Yeah, you had to have figured that one out. I can't explain it.
All right, here it is. Ready?
Man, the weirdest thing just happened to me. I was at the gas station, and this dude comes up to me. He goes, "Hey, man, you want a beer?" I said, "Yeah, sure. Beer sounds pretty good right now." He goes, "All right, just one thing. I'll give you a beer if you let me touch your dick real quick." And I was like, "What the fuck? What do I look like?"
As he drinks a beer.
As he drinks a beer.
Crazy. Oh, all right, man. So I guess it's about time to end the show, Pat. Man, I'll tell you what. Down from Trees, fantastic band. Check them out. Facebook / Down from Trees. They're going to be at Venom tomorrow night in beautiful downtown Newport Richey. What is it? One light north of Main Street, just before the bridge into Port Richey, right on the beautiful Pithala Chascody River. And
I know where that is.
Yeah, they're going to be there. And also on the 19th, October 19th, performing at the Verona, which is right at 54 and 19. Just take 54 up from Tampa and hit 19, and you'll see the Verona right there in the plaza. Pull in and see Coming Home the Band and Down from Trees. Coming Home the Band will be on our show that week, that Wednesday, so that's going to be fantastic.
Very cool.
Special thanks to our bestest of friends out there at the IRN Internet Radio Network, IRNbroadcast.com. Check out the John LeBang Show coming up next, and I'll be on a show the week of the 8th, which is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. It's an honor to be on the John LeBang Show. Also, tomorrow night, check out Open Mic Live at 7. Which will be always a good time with the always funny Randy Holden and Johnny Jones, and maybe me, and Kevin will be in Seminole Heights. Also, after that show, at around 9-ish, you got nitwit.tv, always a great time, great games, great music. And then Friday, check out our guys, SpicoliTV.com, Spicoli and Smitty, fantastic people, we love them. And Nitwit says Pat's great once again.
Thank you, Nitwit.
Thank you guys. We love you guys in the chat room. Thank you everybody for listening. Thank you everybody at WBR-FM as well. And thank you to MarijuanaGolf.com. Down from Trees. Pat Shit Crazy, thanks for coming in, bro.
Hello.
And catch Pat at the Trump rally Saturday at the Bikers for Trump. No, it's you're going to be with the Bikers for Trump at the Ron DeSantis dinner.
Yeah, over in Orlando.
Orlando?
It's a Disney thing.
It's autumn sunrise. Damn, girl, what you do to your hair? It's autumn sunrise. You like it?
I got
Orlando.
You're going to see me in a suit, Kevin.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Kevin's getting tired. It's time to end the show. He really freaking blow. It's end of the Kevin Holly Show.
I'd like to thank you for listening to the Kevin Holly Show. I hope you've had as much fun as we have bringing it to you.